So, Neil, you were saying something about black holes?
Yes, Joe. Black holes are fascinating. They have such immense gravitational pull that not even light can escape.
Wow, that's wild. But wait, what is that sound and smell?
Oh, sorry, Joe. I had a bit of gas after eating a whole bucket of wings from Burger Ring before the podcast.
You farted on my podcast?
I guess you could say I'm a gas giant.
Oh man, you never fail to amaze me, Neil.
Well, it's all part of being an astrophysicist. We explore the mysteries of the universe, and sometimes that includes exploring the mysteries of our digestive systems.
I can't believe I'm having a serious conversation about space and farts.
Hey, it's all connected, Joe. The universe is full of gas, and so are we.
You're right, Neil. I'll never look at space the same way again.
That's the beauty of science, Joe. It's always expanding our minds and our perspectives.
Well, I think that's a good note to end on. Thanks for joining me, Neil.
Anytime, Joe. Just make sure to have some air freshener for the next episode.
So, David, I heard you have some interesting knowledge about the Romanian language.
Yeah. Joe, did you know that cum is actually the Romanian word for how
What the fuck? Are you serious?
dead? And I'm not talking about the polite, how are you? I'm talking about the dirty, nasty, how do you want it?
Holy shit. I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, and you know what's even crazier? In Romanian, how is used in almost every sentence.
No way.
Wait, it's like their version of, or like they just sprinkle cum in everywhere.
That's wild. I can just imagine a Romanian guy trying to order a pizza like, I want pepperoni cum and mushrooms cum.
Exactly. And you know what's even crazier? Cum is also used as a slang term for cement in Romania.
Oh man, that's too much. I can't handle this.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Imagine being a Romanian kid learning English and thinking how means come.
That's fucking hilarious. I'm never gonna look at the word how the same way again.
You're welcome, Joe. Just doing my part to spread knowledge and laughter.
Well, you definitely succeeded on both fronts, my friend.
Thanks. Now, let's go take some alpha brain and hit the gym.
So, Kenny, I heard you have a unique way of welcoming your guests on your Sunday service show.
Yeah, man. I like to give them a little taste of my pre-cum before they perform.
Wait, what? You mean you actually massage them with your pre-cum?
Yeah, it's like a holy anointing. It brings out the best in their performance.
I don't know if that's legal, Kenny.
Legal. I don't follow man-made laws, Joe. I follow the laws of God.
But isn't that kind of unsanitary?
Nah. My pre-cum is like a natural sanitizer. Kills all the germs and shit. In shit.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Just say thank you for the pre-cum massage, Joe. It's an honor.
I think I'll pass, Kenny.
Suit yourself. But just remember, your performance will never reach its full potential without my pre-cum.
I'll take my chances.
Suit yourself, Joe. But when you're up there on stage and feeling a little off, just remember, I could have helped you out with a little pre-cum massage.
All right, let's change the subject before this gets any weirder.
Too late for that, Joe. We're already in the pre-cum zone.
So, Elon, I heard Grimes finally let you out of your chastity cage after your 500-day streak. How does it feel to finally be free?
It's like I've been released from prison. I can finally feel the breeze on my balls again.
I bet that's a nice change from the constant chafing. But seriously, what possessed you to go 500 days without any action?
Well, Grimes said she wouldn't let me out until I finished building her rocket ship to Mars.
Damn, that's some kinky space exploration. Did you at least get to use your flamethrower during those 500 days?
No, but I did use my tears as lube for my hand.
That's some next level self love. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, your relationship with Grimes. How did that even happen?
Well, I saw her music video and thought, damn, this girl knows how to rock a gas mask.
And the rest is history. But seriously, do you think she's the one?
Definitely. She's a badass musician. She's into artificial intelligence, and she's not afraid to lock me up for 500 days. What more could I ask for?
Well, I'm glad you found your match in Grimes. And hey, now that you're out of your cage, let's celebrate with some weed and whiskey. And whiskey.
Yes, finally, been craving some good old-fashioned earthly vices.
Cheers to that, my friend. And here's to hoping Grimes doesn't put you back in that cage anytime soon. So, Donnie, I hear you're planning on running for president again.
That's right, Joe. I'm going to make America great again. And this time I'm going to do it bigger and better.
And how exactly are you going to do that?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give everyone free beer and candy. Can you imagine how happy that would make people?
I can see it now. The streets filled with drunk and hyper children.
Hey, at least they'll be happy. And then I'm going to bring world peace. No more wars, just peace and love.
That's a lofty goal, Donnie. How do you plan on achieving that?
Simple. I'll just make a deal with all the other countries. I'm the best deal maker, you know.
I'm sure they'll be lining up to make deals with you.
Of course they will. Who wouldn't want to make a deal with the greatest president of all time?
And what about all the controversy surrounding you?
Fake news, Joe. All fake news. They just can't handle my success.
Well, I have to say, Donnie, you have some interesting ideas.
I'm a man of the people, Joe. I know what they want, and what they want is free beer, candy, and world peace.
Well, I can't argue with that. Jamie, pull up an image of Trump riding a unicorn with a beer in one hand and a candy bar in the other.
Sure thing, Joe. Here it is.
That's beautiful. That's what America will look like under my leadership. Make America great again, baby.
And on that note, let's end this episode before we get too carried away. Thanks for tuning into the Joe Rogan Experience, where anything can happen. So, Elon, what brings you to the Joe Rogan Sex Experience today?
Well, Joe, I have some exciting news to share with you and your listeners. Been working on a new rocket, and it's going to revolutionize space travel.
Oh, yeah. What's it called?
The Flatulence Falcon.
The Flatulence Falcon? What the hell does that mean?
Well, Joe, it's powered by a special fuel made from my own farts.
Oh, God, Elon. That's disgusting.
But think about it, Joe. It's renewable energy, and it's completely carbon neutral.
I don't know, man. I don't think I want to be on a rocket that's powered by your farts.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's not that bad. Plus, it's got some other cool features. Like, instead of a countdown, it counts down the number of farts until liftoff.
That's ridiculous.
And instead of a parachute, it has a giant whoopee cushion to land safely.
Oh my God. I can't even imagine the sound that would make.
It's going to be the future of space travel, Joe. And guarantee you'll never experience anything like it.
I don't know if I can handle that kind of experience, Elon.
Hey, if you can handle my flamethrower, you can handle the Flatulence Falcon.
All right, Elon, I'll take your word for it. But I think I'll stick to driving my car for now.
Suit yourself, Joe. But just...
So, Neil, how's it going, man?
Not great, Joe. I made a huge mistake last night.
What happened?
I ate way too much spicy food. My asshole feels like a supernova.
Oh man, that's rough. What were you thinking?
I don't know. I thought I could handle it. I mean, I'm a scientist. I should be able to handle a little heat.
Yeah, but you're not a butt scientist, Neil.
Oh, thanks for clarifying that, Joe.
No problem. Just looking out for you. So, how many times have you been to the bathroom today?
Too many to count, Joe. My asshole is on fire.
Well, at least you're getting a good workout. I hear clenching your butt cheeks burns extra calories.
Oh, joy. Just what I needed, a fiery asshole and a workout.
Hey, maybe you can market this as a new fitness trend. The Spicy Asshole Workout by Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh yeah, because that's exactly what I want to be known for.
Sorry, man. I can't help it. This is just too funny.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying my pain.
Hey, at least you'll have a good story to tell at parties now.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell everyone how I destroyed my asshole with spicy food.
Oh man, I can't breathe. This is too much.
Glad I could provide.
So, Mr. Beast, I heard you have a new challenge where you have to do the skibidi dance while using the toilet.
Yeah, it's the ultimate test of balance and coordination.
But let's be real, that would never work in Romania. They have old toilet technology there.
What do you mean?
I mean, they don't have fancy flushing toilets. They shit in a hole in the ground in their backyard.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, imagine trying to do the skibidi dance while balancing over a hole full of shit.
That's a whole new level of challenge. But hey, at least they're getting some fresh air while they do their business.
And I bet the smell really adds to the skibidi experience.
Yeah, I can just imagine the neighbors watching and thinking, what the hell are they doing over there?
And then they see you doing the skibidi dance and they're like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Yeah, but seriously, I don't think the Skibidi Toilet Challenge would catch on in Romania.
Yeah, they're too busy perfecting their whole shitting technique.
Well, maybe we can introduce them to some new technology, like a portable toilet that plays Skibidi music while you do your business.
Now that's $1 million idea. Let's make it happen.
I can already see the headlines. Skibidi Toilet revolutionizes bathroom experience in Romania.
And we'll be hailed as heroes in the skibidi community.
Just imagine the possibilities. Skibidi Toilet Dance-Off, Skibidi Toilet Championships.
The skibidi toilet will be the new standard for all toilets around the world.
And we...
So, Neil, we got a question from one of our listeners on Discord.
Oh boy, here we go.
They want to know, how big is your stick?
Excuse me?
Yeah, they're wondering if it'll fit in their mouth.
Well, I'm flattered, Joe, but I'm not sure if that's an appropriate question for a science podcast.
Come on, Neil. Don't be such a prude. Let's talk about your stick.
Fine. My stick, or as some may call it, my telescope, is about 10 feet long.
Damn, that's a big stick.
Yes, Joe. It's quite impressive.
I bet you've had a lot of people asking to see your stick.
Sure, Joe. And I bet you've had a lot of people asking to see your... Never mind.
Hey, at least I'm not the one with a giant stick.
Touché, Joe. Touché.
But seriously, can we get back to the stick in your mouth?
I think we should move on to a different topic, Joe.
All right. But for the record, I think your stick would fit just fine in my mouth.
And that's our cue to end this conversation. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See you next time on the Joe Rogan Experience.
So, Dr. Phil, what's your take on the current state of society?
Well, Joe, I think we need to get back to basics. We need to start connecting with each other on a deeper level
Oh yeah, how we do that?
by sucking each other's cocks right here on air.
What the fuck, Dr. Phil? Are you serious?
Absolutely. It's the ultimate form of connection and intimacy.
I don't know if my wife would be cool with that.
Who cares about your wife? This is about connecting with your fellow man.
I don't think that's what she meant when she said open marriage.
Well, she should have been more specific. Now let's get to it.
I don't know, man. I don't think I can do that.
Oh, come on. Don't be a pussy. Just put your mouth on it.
I think I'll pass. But thanks for the offer, Dr. Phil.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when you're still feeling disconnected from society.
So, Mr. President, I heard you've been on your knees lately.
Oh, Joe, you know me, always willing to get down and dirty for my country.
I'm talking about begging for votes, Donnie. How's that going for you?
Well, I'll have you know, I've been getting a lot of support. People love me, they really do.
Sure, sure. But let's be real. You're practically on your hands and knees kissing babies and shaking hands. How's that working out?
It's going great, Joe. I've got the best handshakes, believe me. And those babies love me, they can't get enough of me.
Hmm. And what about the women voters? Are you wooing them with your charm and charisma?
Of course, Joe, I've got the best words, the best compliments, and I know how to treat a woman, believe me.
Oh, I believe you. I mean, who wouldn't want to be grabbed by never mind.
Hey, I'm a ladies' man, Joe, and they know it. They're begging for my vote, not the other way around.
Begging. That's a strong word, Donnie. Are you sure you're not just exaggerating a bit?
Believe me, Joe, I don't exaggerate. People are literally on their knees begging for my vote. It's tremendous, believe me.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think I'll stick to standing tall and earning my votes.
Suit yourself, Joe. But let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with getting a little dirty for your country.
So, Neil, I heard you bought yourself a van recently.
Yeah, I did. It's got a sign on the side that says free candy.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
Hey, I'm just trying to attract some alien friends.
Alien friends? What are you, some kind of intergalactic ice cream truck?
Hey, I gotta make a living somehow.
I don't know if aliens are going to want your candy, Neil.
Oh, they'll want it. Trust me.
Are you planning on flying into space with your van?
Absolutely. I'll be the first interstellar candy delivery man.
I can just see it now. Aliens lining up for light years just to get a taste of your goodies.
Hey, I'll do whatever it takes to make a sale.
I can't wait to see the Yelp reviews for your van in outer space.
Yeah, hopefully they'll give me 5 stars and not probe me.
Well, good luck with that, Neil. I'll stick to selling supplements.
Suit yourself, Joe. I'll be living my best life in my candy van.
So, Kenny, I heard you've been experimenting with some new substances lately.
Yeah, man. I'm always pushing the boundaries, you know.
Well, I hope you're being safe. I don't want to see you end up like that other rapper who passed away on a live stream. You know, the one who took too much nitrous and died on camera.
Oh, shit. That's not gonna happen to me. I'm invincible.
Famous last words, my friend.
Nah, I've got this under control. Besides, I've got a lot of important things to say before I go.
Like, what?
Like how I'm the greatest artist of all time and how I'm gonna be the next president.
Kenny, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think you're going to make it to the election.
No way. I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, well, you might want to slow down on the nitrous if you want to make it to your next album release.
Jamie, pull up an image of a tombstone with my face on it. On it.
Sure thing, Kanye.
Well, looks like we have a special guest on the podcast today, folks. The ghost of Kanye West.
I'm not dead yet, Joe. I'm just transcending.
Right? Right? Well, it's been an interesting conversation, Kanye. Thanks for joining us.
No, wait. I have more to say. I need to tell the world about my new Yeezy line.
I think it's time to end the stream. So, Elon, I heard a rumor that you hide in Grimes' big dommy mommy titties to fall asleep at night.
Who told you that?
Some guy on Discord submitted it as a topic for us to discuss.
Well, I can neither confirm nor deny that rumor.
Come on, man. You can tell me. I won't judge.
Okay, fine. It's true. I can't sleep without snuggling up in those glorious titties.
That's hilarious. So what's the deal? Do they have some kind of magical power?
They're not just any titties, Joe. They're Grimes' titties. They have the power to calm my restless mind and soothe my troubled soul.
Wow, that's deep. And here, I thought it was just because they're soft and squishy.
No, Joe. It's a spiritual experience.
Okay, okay. So does Grimes mind you using her titties as a sleeping aid?
She doesn't mind. In fact, she encourages it. She says it makes her feel like a nurturing mother.
Well, whatever works for you, man. I won't judge.
You shouldn't. It's a beautiful thing, Joe. Man finding comfort and solace in his partner's bosom.
All right, all right. All right, let's move on before we get too deep into this.
That's what she said.
Oh, Elon, you never disappoint. So, Mr. President, what do you think about the recent allegations against you?
Joe, let me tell you, it's all fake news. Total witch hunt. But enough about that. Can we talk about your table here?
Sure. What about it?
Well, I couldn't help but notice there's a little lever down here. What does it do?
Oh, that's just for adjusting the height of the table.
I bet it does more than that.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Joe. I know you're hiding something under here. Let me just crawl under and take a look.
No, no, no. Please don't crawl under my table.
Aha, I knew it. This is where you keep all your liberal tears, isn't it?
What? No, that's ridiculous.
Smells like defeat and socialism.
Get out from under my table, Mr. President.
Fine, but I'm taking this lever with me. It's a nice little souvenir.
That's not a souvenir. That's an essential part of my table.
You're just mad because I found your secret stash of cum chips.
This is why I don't invite you on the podcast anymore.
Oh, come on, Joe. You know, you love having me here. Now let's talk about how we can make America great again.
So, Neil, I heard you have some interesting facts about dolphin dicks.
Oh, yes, Joe. Did you know that a dolphin's penis can reach up to 14 inches in length?
Damn, that's impressive. But can they do any tricks with it?
Well, they can use it to stimulate the female dolphin's vagina and help with reproduction.
So it's like a dolphin sex toy?
I wouldn't go that far, Joe. But they do have a prehensile penis, meaning they can move it around like an arm.
That's wild. Can they high five with it?
I highly doubt it, Joe. But they do have a unique mating ritual where they rub their genitals together.
Sounds like a dolphin orgy.
Actually, it's more of a one-on-one thing. And get this, they can have sex for hours at a time.
Damn, those dolphins are some stamina kings.
And they're not afraid to show off their dick size either. Male dolphins will often engage in penis fencing to establish dominance.
That's some real alpha male shit. Do you think they have dick measuring contests too?
I don't think so, Joe. But they do have a bone in their penis, which is rare in the animal kingdom.
Wait, so they have boners all the time?
No, Joe. It's just a bone that helps with penetration during intercourse.
Well, I guess dolphins really do have a bone to pick with each other.
Oh, Joe, you never fail to make a terrible joke. But yes, dolphins are truly fascinating creatures with some impressive genitalia.
So, Neil, I heard you had a chat with Elon Musk recently.
Yeah, that guy is always coming up with some crazy ideas.
Like what? What?
Well, he was telling me about his plan to build a tunnel to Mars.
What the fuck? Is he high on space fumes?
I know, right? I tried to explain to him the complexities and dangers of such a project.
But he's a billionaire. He can do whatever he wants.
That's not how science works, Joe. You can't just throw money at a problem and expect it to magically work.
Oh, I'm sure he'll figure it out with his genius mind and his flamethrowers.
Yeah, because flamethrowers are definitely the key to interplanetary travel.
Maybe he should just stick to selling electric cars and leave the space stuff to the professionals.
Exactly. I mean, what's next? A tunnel to Uranus?
Oh man, I can't wait to hear your conversation with him about that one. So, Elon, I heard you're working on a space elevator. What the hell is that?
Just a casual way to transport people and cargo to space using a giant cable.
That's fucking insane. How does it even work?
Well, we attach one end of the cable to Earth and the other end to a space station, and then we just ride it up like an elevator.
Are you high right now?
Always.
I mean, I've heard of high speed elevators, but this is on a whole other level.
Intended.
Seriously, though, what's the point of this? Can't we just use rockets like normal people?
Normal people. We're talking about space here, Joe. We got to think outside the box.
Or outside the elevator, in this case.
Exactly. Plus, think of the views. You can see the entire planet from up there.
Yeah, but can you imagine getting stuck in that thing? Talk about a shitty elevator music.
We'll have a DJ booth in there blasting some sick beats to keep you entertained.
All right, you've convinced me. I'll take the stairs.
Come on, Joe. Where's your sense of adventure?
I'll stick to smoking weed and talking about chimps. Thank you very much.
Suit yourself. I'll be up in space, partying with aliens and shit.
Yeah. Just don't forget to bring some snacks for the ride. I don't want to be stuck in a space elevator with a hangry Elon Musk. So, Elon, what's new in the world of SpaceX?
Well, we're working on a new rocket that runs on pure bull semen.
Bull semen. That's insane.
Yeah, but it's the most efficient fuel source we've found so far.
I can imagine. So, what's the range on this thing?
It can go all the way to Mars and back. And if we run out of bull semen, we can always use your mom's tears.
Oh man, that's messed up. But speaking of moms, have you met Nursula Buluwate?
No, who's that? Who's that?
She's this annoying bitch in the Yite chat who won't shut the fuck up.
Sounds like someone I need to meet. Jamie, pull up an image of Nursula Buluwate.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to see if Jamie would actually do it.
Classic. But seriously, we should invite her to our next rocket launch. She'll be begging for silence after that.
Oh man, that's brutal. But hey, maybe she can bring some of her bull semen to fuel the rocket. It'll be a win-win.
No, that's what I call innovation. Bull semen powered rockets and silencing annoying bitches. We're changing the world, Joe.
So, Kenya, I heard you have a list of your top 7 Teletubbies.
Yeah, man, these little guys are my inspiration. They're like my personal Yodas, you know.
Sure. So who's on your list?
Well, obviously Tinky Winky is number 1. That purple suit, man. It's like he's the king of the Teletubbies.
And who's number 2?
Dipsy, for sure. He's got that cool green hat and he's always chilling with his scooter.
Interesting. And number 3?
She's got that cute little skirt and she's always dancing. Plus, she's got a name that's fun to say.
Okay. And number 4?
Poe. She's got that red antenna thing going on and she's always got that little scooter. Plus, her name is just 1 letter. It's like she's the Beyonce of the Teletubbies. It's like she's the Beyonce of...
All right. And the last 3...
Well, I got to give it up to Nunu. That little vacuum is always cleaning up after them. He's like their personal assistant.
And the last 2...
I guess the sun baby. She's like the ultimate source of energy and life for the Teletubbies. And last but not least, the Tubby Custard Machine. That thing is like their...
Wow, that's quite the list, Kenny. I don't think anyone has ever ranked the Teletubbies before.
That, because they don't understand their greatness, Joe. But I see the potential in everything, even in these little colorful creatures
So, Mr. Beast, I heard you're the king of building things. Can you build a tower to my heart?
I can build anything, Joe, but I don't know if I can build a tower tall enough to reach that black hole you call a heart.
Now, my heart may be dark and twisted, but it's still a heart, and it needs some love.
Well, I don't know if I have enough love to fill that void, Joe, but I can try.
You know what they say, Mr. Beast, go big or go home. So let's build that tower.
All right, but I have one condition. You have to let me film it for my YouTube channel.
Deal. But can we make it a challenge? Like whoever reaches the top first gets to take a shot of elk blood?
You're a sick man, Joe, but I like it. Let's do it.
Jamie, pull up an image of a tower made of broken hearts.
Okay.
Perfect. That's what our tower will look like. Except it'll be made of our broken hearts.
This is gonna be epic. Let's do this, Joe.
And who knows, maybe we'll find some love at the top of that tower.
Or maybe we'll just find more broken hearts. Either way, it'll make for a great video.
So, Neil, I heard you've been dabbling in the jazz world lately.
Yeah, I've been jamming with some of the greats. Miles Davis, John Coltrane, and of course, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, that's unexpected.
Well, he's got some sick rhymes and I've got some sick saxophone skills. It's a match made in heaven.
Speaking of sick, I heard your new song titles are pretty provocative.
Oh yeah, I like to push the boundaries. I got a new one called Black Hole Booty Call.
Oh man, that's out there.
And my personal favorite, Big Bang and Your Mom.
What the hell, Neil? That's offensive.
Hey, I'm just trying to bring some spice to the jazz world. Plus, it's not like I'm actually banging anyone's mom. It's just a song.
Well, let's hope you don't forget to zip up your fly before going on stage again.
Oh yeah, that was a wild night. But hey, at least I gave the audience a little something extra. I right?
Oh God, I can't unsee that image.
That's my goal, Joe. To leave a lasting impression.
Well, mission accomplished, Neil. Mission accomplished. So, Neil, I heard you have some wild theories about how to have sex with a female dolphin.
Oh yes, Joe. It's a technique I learned from an ancient paste on an image board.
An ancient paste, like from the Egyptians?
No, Joe. From 4chan.
Oh, even better. So what's the secret?
Well, first you have to lure the dolphin in with a bucket of fish. Then you have to seduce her with some smooth dolphin noises.
Smooth dolphin noises? Can you give us an example?
Sure, Joe.
Wow, that's something. And then what?
Well, then you have to show her your dolphin-like agility and swim circles around her.
And that turns her on?
Oh yeah, Joe. Dolphins love a good chase. And finally you have to, mate with her.
Whoa. How does that work exactly?
Let's just say it involves some creative use of blowholes.
Oh my God, I don't even want to know. And what happens after?
Well, if you do it right, you'll have a baby dolphin-human hybrid.
That's insane, Neil. But hey, whatever floats your boat.
Or swims your dolphin, Joe.
All right, let's move on before pizza comes after us. So, Kenya, I heard one of your balls bursted and now cum leaks infinitely. Is that true?
Yeah, man, it's a real problem. I can't even wear white pants anymore.
Damn, that's rough. How did it happen?
Well, I was at one of my Sunday services and got a little too into the spirit. Next thing I know, boom, my ball explodes.
That's some holy cum right there.
But seriously, it's causing some issues in the bedroom.
I can imagine. How do you even deal with that?
Well, I've been using it as a weapon, like Spider-Man shooting webs, except it's cum.
That's disturbing.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
I think I'll pass. So, what's next for you and your infinite cum?
I'm thinking of bottling it and selling it as a new energy drink. Juice, anyone?
I think I'll stick to my regular energy drinks. Thanks.
Suit yourself. But just remember, my cum is the ultimate power source. Ultimate power source.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, on that note, let's wrap this up before things get too sticky.
Ha. Good one, Joe. Thanks for having me on the show.
Anytime. Kanye. Just make sure to bring some towels next time. So, Elon, have you noticed all these Nugents using emojis like it's their second language?
Yeah, it's like they can't express themselves without a damn cartoon smiley face.
It's fucking ridiculous. Back in my day, we used words to communicate, not little yellow faces.
And don't even get me started on the eggplant and peach emojis. What the hell does those even mean?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's some weird sexual innuendo.
These new genes need to learn how to have a real conversation without relying on emojis.
Exactly. It's like they're afraid to use actual words.
Maybe we should create a new emoji that represents shut the fuck up.
I like the way you think, Elon. Let's make it a middle finger emoji.
Perfect. That'll really get the message across.
But seriously, enough with the damn emojis, Nugents. Use your words like adults.
Or just shut the fuck up. That works too.
And on that note, let's end this episode. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And remember, don't be a Nugent. Use your words. So, Neil, I heard you have a theory about the Big Bang.
Yeah, it's called the Big Bang Your Mom theory.
Oh man, that's offensive and ridiculous. But I like it.
It's simple, really. The universe was created when your mom's butt cheeks collided and created a massive explosion.
Oh my God, that's so wrong, but I can't stop laughing.
And the expansion of the universe. That's just your mom's butt getting bigger.
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
But in all seriousness, the Big Bang Theory is a fascinating concept. It's like the ultimate cosmic orgasm.
I never thought of it that way, but now I can't unsee it.
And the cosmic microwave background. That's just the residual heat from your mom's booty.
I can't handle this. Jamie, pull up an image of a butt-shaped galaxy.
Here you go, Joe.
This is too much. I can't breathe.
See, even the universe knows your mom's butt is the center of everything.
I think we should end this conversation before it gets any more offensive.
Agreed. But just remember, the Big Bang Your Mom theory is the only one that truly makes sense.
I'll never look at the universe the same way again. Thanks, Neil. So, Neil, what's going on with you? You seem a little off.
It's all just a game, Joe. All just a game.
What are you talking about?
The universe, Joe. It's all just a simulation. We're just pawns in some higher being's twisted game.
Come on, Neil. Don't tell me you've gone off the deep end.
No. It's real, Joe. I can feel it. The walls are closing in on me. The numbers, the equations, they're all just a distraction from the truth.
Oh, right. Because the truth is always so easy to handle.
You don't understand, Joe. We're just specks of dust in this vast, meaningless universe.
Hey, it's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath.
You're right, Joe. It's all just a game. And I'm going to win this game. I'll be stronger, faster, and I'll save my days from decay.
Okay. Glad you're feeling better, buddy.
Left to decay.
All right, I'm going to go get some water. You stay here and think about things. So, Neil, I heard you have a hidden talent.
Oh, really? What's that?
You can sing like a goddamn angel.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I do enjoy singing.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
Probably My Way by Frank Sinatra.
Oh shit, you gotta sing a little for us right now.
And now, the end is near.
Damn, that's smooth as hell.
I've lived a life that's full.
Wait. What's the craziest place you've ever sung that song?
Well, one time I was in the middle of the desert, just me and the stars.
Oh shit, I can imagine you belting it out to the universe.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
Did the aliens come down to join in on the chorus?
No! But I did see a coyote howling along.
That's wild, man. You really do sing your way out from nowhere.
I guess you could say I'm the singing astrophysicist.
You're a man of many talents, Neil. I love it.
And to think I could have been a pop star instead of a scientist.
Nah, man. The world needs you to explain the universe, not just serenade it. So, Mr. Beast, I heard you have a crazy new video idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be my most epic video yet.
What's it about? What's it about?
Well, I'm gonna stick 100 dicks in Nursla Buluatier.
What the fuck, man?
I know, right? It's gonna be wild.
Dude, that's just disturbing.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's just a little harmless fun.
Harmless fun. You're sticking dicks in someone without their consent.
Oh, she's totally on board. She's into some freaky shit.
I don't even want to know how you convinced her to do this.
Money talks, my friend. And I've got plenty of it.
This is going to be one hell of a demonetized video.
Who cares? I'll just donate all the demonetization money to charity.
You're a strange, strange man, Mr. Beast.
Hey, at least I'm not sticking dicks in myself like you do on your show.
Fair point. Let's just hope Nursla doesn't sue us for this.
Oh, she won't. I got her signature on a contract. And a safe word.
I don't even want to know. Let's just end this before it gets any weirder. So, Elon, we got a request from one of our listeners on Discord. They want us to play a little game called Smash or Pass with our artificial intelligence guests on the show.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's do this.
First up, we got Sophia the robot. What do you say, Smash or Pass?
Definitely pass. I don't want to get my circuits fried.
Good call. All right. How about Bina 48?
I think I'll have to pass on that one too. Prefer my artificial intelligence to have a little more personality.
Fair enough. Okay. Next up, we have HAL 9000 from 2001. Space Odyssey.
Oh, I'm definitely smashing that. I've always had a thing for homicidal artificial intelligence.
You're a sick man, Elon. All right. Last one. See why?
Pass. I don't want to deal with that annoying voice in bed.
I hear, yeah. All right. That's it for our artificial intelligence guests. Thanks for playing, Elon.
Anytime, Joe. Now let's get back to talking about smoking weed on Mars.
Oh man, this is why we're the best podcast in the universe. So, Neil, I heard you have a secret fantasy.
Oh, do tell, Joe. I'm sure it's completely scientifically accurate.
You want your head crushed between the thighs of a strong, dominant woman.
Well, as an astrophysicist, I do have a fascination with the crushing forces of the universe.
Oh man, you're such a nerd. But seriously, what's the appeal?
Well, think about it. The sheer power and control of a woman's thighs. It's like being in the gravitational pull of a black hole.
Damn, that's deep. But have you actually tried it?
I may have dabbled in some BDSM activities.
Dude, we gotta get you on the show, My Strange Addiction.
Oh, yes, because that's exactly the kind of publicity I want for my scientific career.
Come on, Neil. Embrace your inner kink.
All right, I'll consider it.
And if you need a volunteer to test out your theory, I'm your man.
I'll keep that in mind, Joe. But let's stick to the stars and galaxies for now.
Fair enough. But seriously, if you need a safe word, just say cosmos.
Noted. Now, let's move on before this conversation gets any weirder.
So, Neil, how many times a day do you jerk off?
Oh, Joe. You know, I'm a man of science. I don't have time for such primitive activities.
Come on, Neil. Don't be a buzzkill. We all know you have a rocket in your pants.
Well, if you must know, on weekdays I limit myself to 3 times a day. But on weekends, when I have more free time, I can go up to 5 times.
5 times. That's impressive. You must have some serious stamina.
It's all about efficiency, Joe. I multitask. I'll be working on a physics equation while getting myself off. It's a win-win situation.
Damn, I need to step up my game. I can barely handle 2 times a day.
Maybe you should try incorporating some astrophysics into your routine. It'll really take you to another dimension.
I'll give it a shot. But let's be real, nothing beats a good old-fashioned tug session.
The simple pleasures in life. It's what keeps us grounded, Joe.
Well, I think we can all agree that Neil deGrasse Tyson is the king of self-pleasure.
I'll take that title with pride, Joe. Now, let's move on to more important matters, like the mysteries of the universe.
So, Neil, what's new in the world of astrophysics?
Well, Joe, I've been working on some groundbreaking theories about the origins of the universe.
That's cool and all, but have you heard that new song, Big Iron, by Marty Robbins?
I've been a little busy with my research.
Well, let me educate you. It's about a cowboy with a big iron on his hip.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, it's more than interesting. It's a masterpiece. In fact, I think you should sing it for us right now.
Excuse me?
Come on, Neil. You have a beautiful singing voice. Don't be shy.
I'm not sure this is a good use of my time.
Trust me, it'll be worth it. And don't worry, I'll be your backup singer.
Fine. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day.
Hardly spoke to folks around him. Didn't have too much to say.
No one dared to ask his business. No one dared to make a slip.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his hip.
This is so much fun.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town.
He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
He's an outlaw loose and running, came a whisper from each lip.
And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his hip.
This is amazing. Who knew you had such a talent? So, Neil, I heard you have a new catchphrase.
Yeah, Joe. I don't trust the government.
That's hilarious. But seriously, why don't you trust the government?
Well, Joe, let's see. They lied about the moon landing. They're hiding aliens from us. And don't even get me started on the lizard people.
Yeah, I hear ya. But what about all the good things the government does?
Oh, yeah, like spying on us, starting wars, and ruining the environment. Real great job, guys.
You know what, Neil? I think we should start a conspiracy theory podcast together.
Yes. And we can call it The Government is Lying to Us with Neil and Joe.
I love it. But seriously, why don't you trust the government?
Joe, I'm an astrophysicist. I don't trust anything that doesn't have a scientific explanation.
Fair enough. But what about the government's scientific research?
Please, Joe. They probably still think the Earth is flat.
All right, well, I think we've established that you don't trust the government.
You got that right, Joe. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them, which isn't very far because I'm not that strong.
Well, there you have it, folks. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the man who doesn't trust the government. Thanks for tuning into the Joe Rogan Experience.
Can I go back to talking about space now?
So, Ben, how's it hanging?
Not so good, Joe. I had my monthly foreskin trimming yesterday and woke up today with a massive morning wood.
Ouch. That sounds painful. Did you use a dull razor or something?
No, I went to a professional foreskin trimmer, but I think they may have taken a little too much off the top.
Well, at least you won't have to worry about getting a boner for the rest of the month.
Ha, very funny. But seriously, it hurts like hell. I can barely walk.
Maybe you should try some ice or a cold shower.
I don't think that will help, Joe. It's not like I can just shrink it down like a shrinky dink.
Well, you could always ask your wife for a little help. I'm sure she wouldn't mind lending a hand.
Joe, that's not funny. This is a serious issue.
All right, all right. I'll stop teasing you. But seriously, maybe you should see a doctor.
Yeah, I think I might have to. I can't go through this every month.
Well, at least you'll have a good story to tell on your next podcast.
Yeah, because nothing says intellectual discussion like talking about my painful morning wood. Thanks, Joe.
So, Neil, you seem a little loose tonight.
Yeah, I may have had a few too many Cosmos before the show.
Well, that explains why you're wearing a tutu and a sombrero.
It's a fashion statement, Joe. Plus, I'm feeling festive.
Yeah, nothing says festive like a drunk astrophysicist in a tutu.
Hey, at least I can still do math. Watch this. 2 plus 2 is 7.
Close enough, buddy. So, why are you so wasted tonight?
Well, Joe, I've been thinking about the vastness of the universe and how insignificant we are in the grand scheme of things. It's enough to drive a man to drink.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a buzzkill. But seriously, why are you drunk?
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm tired of people asking me about black holes and aliens all the time. Can't a guy just get drunk and forget about the mysteries of the universe for a night?
Sure, man. Just let me know when you're ready to talk about the multiverse and parallel universes again.
Oh, shut up, Joe. Pass me another Cosmo. I'm just getting started.
So, Kenny, what's new with you?
Oh, just getting suffocated in these giant round furry tits.
Wait, what?
Yeah, man, they're everywhere. I can't escape them.
Are they like a fashion statement or something?
No, they're just following me around. I think they're trying to suffocate me.
That's wild. Have you tried asking them to stop?
I did, but they just started bouncing in my face.
Well, you know what they say, big tits, big problems. I mean, it's not every day you get suffocated by a pair of giant furry tits.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique experience.
Maybe you should write a song about it.
Oh, I already have. It's called Titty Trap.
Classic Kanye. Always turn life struggles into art.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
So, Ben, I heard you've been begging for some backshots lately.
What? No, I haven't.
Come on, man. Don't be shy. We all know you've been thirsting for some backshots.
I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I'm a married man with principles.
Oh, please. I've seen your Google search history. How to get backshots without my wife finding out,
That's fake news, Joe. You can't believe everything on the internet.
right? Because you're such a wholesome family man. I bet your wife loves it when you beg for backshots.
Hey, I'm a conservative. We don't do that kind of stuff.
Oh, really? Then why do you always have that please give me backshots sign at your rallies?
Fine, you got me. I have a weakness for backshots, but can we please change the subject now?
Sure. Let's talk about your stance on gun control.
Thank God.
Or should I say, your stance on getting shot in the back?
Can we just end this episode already?
So, Neil, we got a request from one of our Discord users.
Oh, really? What's the topic?
Well, they want you to close your eyes and open your mouth.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, just do it for a second.
Fine, but only because I trust you, Joe.
That's what they all say. Hey, Jamie, pull up an image of a giant hairy spider crawling into Neil's mouth.
Okay.
What the hell, Joe?
Sorry, couldn't resist.
That's not funny, Joe.
All right, I'll make it up to you. Jamie, pull up an image of delicious steak.
Sure thing. Sure.
Now that's more like it.
See, I knew you'd forgive me.
Oh yeah, because a picture of a steak totally makes up for a spider in my mouth.
Hey, at least it wasn't a snake.
Don't even joke about that, Joe.
So, Ben, I heard you had to clip your grandma's nipple to get the milk out.
Yeah, it was a real struggle. But, I'm all about that free market economy.
Oh man, that's messed up. Did you at least use some sort of tool or just go in with your teeth?
Well, I'm a conservative, so I believe in traditional methods. I used my teeth.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm laughing at this. But seriously, how did your grandma react?
She was a little shocked at first, but then she realized it was for the greater good. Plus, she's a tough old lady.
Yeah, I can imagine. So, did you get enough milk for your cereal or did you have to go back for seconds?
Oh, I definitely had to go back for seconds. Gotta get those gains.
I don't even know what to say to that. But hey, at least you're getting your protein and
That's right, Joe. Always be optimizing. And hey, maybe I'll start a new trend for the fitness community.
yeah, I can see it now. Grandma's nipple milk, the new pre-workout.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Oh man, I can't even imagine the comments section for this episode.
Well, at least we'll get a live engagement.
All right, let's move on before we get banned from the internet. Thanks for tuning in, folks. See you next time on the Joe Rogan Experience. So, Neil, I hear you have a thing for spicy cheeks.
Oh, you heard that, huh? Well, I can't resist a good jalapeno booty.
You're a freak, man. But hey, I'm down for a little cheek action.
Really? I've always wanted to kiss your spicy cheek, Joe.
Well, I am a man of many talents.
Oh, I'm sure you are, Joe. But seriously, I've been dreaming about your cheek for weeks now.
Well, I do have a pretty sexy cheek, if I do say so myself.
Oh, Joe. You always know how to make me laugh.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's make this happen.
Yes. Jamie, pull up an image of a spicy jalapeno on Joe's cheek.
What? Why?
Because we're about to make some spicy magic happen.
Oh man, this is getting weird. But I like it.
All right? Let's do this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who? Hold on there, Neil. I was just kidding.
But I thought you wanted to kiss my spicy cheek too?
Oh man, you fell for it. I'm just messing with you, Neil.
Oh, you got me good, Joe. Well played.
So, Neil, I heard you've been practicing your singing skills lately.
Yeah, I've been trying to expand my talents beyond just astrophysics.
Well, I have a challenge for you. Can you sing the entire song Little Bus by Mikhail Lazarov?
Little bus, driving through the night, taking me to places that are out of sight.
Wow, you actually know the lyrics?
Of course, I'm a man of many talents. Plus, I have a soft spot for cheesy Russian pop songs.
That's unexpected.
Just wait. It gets better. Little bus, taking me to space, flying through the cosmos at an incredible pace.
Okay, I did not see that coming.
I've been thinking of starting a band. The astrophysicists will tour the galaxy and sing about black holes and supernovas.
I think you might have a hit on your hands.
And maybe we can have Elon Musk as our lead guitarist. He's got some killer moves.
This is getting weirder by the minute.
But seriously, Joe, have you heard the new album by The Big Bang Theory? It's out of this world.
I can't believe I'm friends with you,
Hey, at least I can sing better than I can dance.
and that's not saying much.
Touché, my friend. Touché.
So, Neil, I heard you have a unique way of checking the quality of your farts.
Oh yeah, Joe. I call it the sniff test.
The sniff test. Sounds like something you'd do with a bottle of wine.
Well, it's kind of like that, except instead of swirling and sniffing, I just fart into my hand and then bring it up to my nose.
Dude, that's gross, but also kind of impressive.
Hey, I'm a scientist. I have to analyze everything, even my own farts.
So, what's the verdict? Are they top-notch farts?
Oh, absolutely. I've got the best farts in the game. They're like a fine aged cheese.
Well, I can't say I've ever tried that method myself.
Oh, you should. It's quite enlightening.
I'll pass. I prefer to just let them rip and let the chips fall where they may.
Suit yourself. But let me tell you, there's nothing quite like the aroma of your own fart.
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real, Joe.
Well, on that note, I think we should wrap this up before it gets any weirder.
Oh, come on. We haven't even talked about my fart collection yet.
Okay, that's definitely enough for today. Thanks for tuning in, folks. And remember, always trust your own fart. So, Elon, I heard you stole some milk from Ben Shapiro's sister's mommy milkers.
Yeah, I couldn't resist. I needed that sweet, sweet nectar for my brain to function at peak performance.
You know, I always thought you were a genius, but this just confirms it.
It's all part of my master plan to take over the world.
Well, with all that milk, you'll have enough brain power to build a rocket to Mars and back.
Actually, I have a secret project in the works. Building a giant straw to suck all the milk out of Ben Shapiro's sister's mommy milkers.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. I can't wait to see the look on Ben's face when he finds out.
And after that, I'm coming for all the mommy milkers in the world. No one can stop me.
Well, I guess that's one way to achieve world domination.
Hey, whatever works. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to have some of that sweet, creamy goodness?
I can't argue with that logic. Cheers to stealing milk from unsuspecting mommy milkers.
Cheers, my friend. Here's to being the ultimate milk thief.
So, Elon, I heard you have a thing for strong Asian women.
Yeah, man, they're like the ultimate combination of beauty and badassery.
I feel you, bro. I once dated this Asian chick who could bench press me.
That's hot. I want one of those.
Dude, you can't just order a strong Asian woman like a Tesla.
Why not? Bet I could program one to be the perfect partner.
That's messed up, man. You can't objectify women like that.
Oh, come on, Joe. It's just a joke. You know, I'm all about equal rights and all that.
Yeah. I heard you're working on a new rocket that runs on girl power.
Actually, it's powered by the tears of men who underestimate women.
Damn, that's deep. But seriously, what is it about strong Asian women that gets you going?
It's the mystery man. They're like a Rubik's Cube. I just can't figure them out.
Well, I hope you don't try to solve them like a Rubik's Cube.
Hey, I may be a genius, but I know better than to mess with a strong Asian woman. They'll kick my ass.
And we all know you need that ass to keep sitting on your throne of innovation.
Hey, I have a very strong core from all the laughing I do at your jokes.
Here you go, Elon. I found a video of a woman bench pressing a car with one arm.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I want one of those.
Good luck with that, buddy. So, Neil, I heard you've been practicing your dance moves lately.
Yeah, Joe, I've been working on my Soldier Boy crank that.
Oh man, I can't even imagine you doing that.
Oh, but you should see me, Joe. I've got moves that would make Michael Jackson jealous.
Damn, Neil, you're like the astrophysicist version of Usher.
I'll take that as a compliment.
So, can you give us a little demonstration?
You, Soldier Boy, I tell him, hey, I got a new dance for you all called the Astrophysicist Shuffle.
Oh my God, this is too good.
You got to rotate your hips like a planet and then throw your hands up like a supernova.
I can't handle this.
And don't forget to add in some galactic twerking for good measure.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Thank you, Joe. I'll be here all week. And remember, always keep it cosmic.
So, Neil, I heard you have a new book coming out.
Yeah, it's called Astrophysics for People in a Hurry.
That's perfect for me. I'm always in a hurry. So, what's the main takeaway?
Well, it's basically a condensed version of everything you need to know about the universe.
Sounds intense. I feel like my head is going to get fucked just thinking about it.
Oh, it definitely will. I mean, have you ever tried to comprehend the concept of infinity?
No, but I've tried to comprehend the concept of eating an entire pizza in one sitting.
That's child's play compared to the vastness of the universe.
Well, I'm no stranger to getting my head fucked. I did DMT once.
Oh, I've heard about that. Did you see any aliens?
No, but I did see a giant lizard wearing a top hat.
Interesting. Speaking of aliens, have you ever thought about the possibility of extraterrestrial life?
Dude, I think about that every time I smoke weed.
Well, let me blow your mind even further. What if we are the aliens?
Wow, mind blown. But seriously, I feel like I'm about to get my head fucked just thinking about this.
Don't worry, Joe. I'll be gentle.
That's what they all say. But seriously, can you sign my copy of your book?
Of course. Just be careful not to get any brain matter on it when your head inevitably explodes from the mind-blowing concepts inside.
Good one. Can't wait to read it. So, Neil, have you seen the new SpongeBob movie?
No, I have not. I don't really watch cartoons.
What? You're missing out, man. It's a classic.
I prefer to spend my time studying the mysteries of the universe, not watching a talking sponge.
Well, you're in luck because there's a scene where they sing Sweet Victory and it's epic.
I highly doubt that.
Oh, you doubt me. Jamie, pull up an image of Neil doubting me.
Okay. I'll admit that does look pretty epic.
See, I told you. Now imagine if you sang it on the podcast.
Absolutely not. I have a reputation to uphold.
Come on, it'll be hilarious. The astrophysicist singing a song from a cartoon.
I will not stoop to such levels of absurdity.
Fine, I'll just have to sing it myself then. Oh, Sweet Victory. Yeah.
I can't believe I'm associated with this.
Come on, Neil. Let your inner child out.
My inner child is busy discovering new galaxies. Thank you very much.
Sweet Victory. Yeah.
I guess there's no escaping this madness.
So, Mr. President, what do you think about the topics submitted by our Discord user?
Well, Joe, I gotta say I'm a little shocked. I didn't know you and Jamie were into that kind of thing.
Oh, come on, Donnie. You know, I'm open-minded. Plus, Jamie's got those luscious lips.
Oh yeah, I can see the attraction.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Jamie, pull up an image of two dudes making out.
Okay.
Oh my God, Joe, what is wrong with you?
Relax, Donnie. It's just a little kiss. Nothing to get your toupee in a twist about.
I can't believe this. I thought I knew you, Joe, but now I don't even know what to think.
Oh, come on. It's just a little man-on-man action. Nothing wrong with that.
I never thought I'd see the day when the Joe Rogan experience turned into the Joe and Jamie makeout session.
Hey, it's all about exploring new things, Donnie. You should try it sometime.
No thanks. I'll stick to grabbing women by the,
Classic Donnie. Always staying true to yourself. So, David, have you heard about the new Valve game, Deadlock?
No, but I'm sure it's some weak ass game for pussies.
Come on, man. Don't be so negative. It's a tactical shooter with intense gameplay.
Tactical shooter. It sounds like a game for nerds who couldn't handle a real gun.
Well, it's set in a post-apocalyptic world where you have to survive against hordes of zombies.
Zombies. That's just a rip-off of every other zombie game out there.
But this one has a twist. You can also play as a zombie and infect other players.
That's just stupid. Who would want to play as a brain-dead, mindless creature?
I don't know, maybe people who want to escape their mundane lives and be something different for a change.
Yeah, because pretending to be a zombie is really going to spice up their boring-ass lives.
All right, fine. Let's talk about something else. How about the graphics? They look pretty impressive.
Oh, wow, realistic graphics. Just what I always wanted in a game. Because who needs gameplay when you have pretty pictures, right?
You're impossible to please, man. Maybe you should stick to your ultra marathons and leave the gaming to us mere mortals.
Yeah, I'll stick to pushing my body to the limit, not sitting on my ass and staring at a screen all day.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on this one. But seriously, Jamie, pull up an image of a zombie with a giant valve for a head.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That just changed my entire opinion on the game. Thanks, Joe.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime. So, Neil, have you ever had sex?
Well, I'm not sure, Joe. What exactly is sex?
Oh man, you're in for a treat. It's when a man and a woman, or two men, or two women, or a group of people get naked and rub their genitals together.
That sounds unsanitary.
Oh, it's not just rubbing, Neil. There's thrusting, moaning, and sometimes even biting.
Biting? That doesn't sound very pleasant.
Trust me, it's a whole new level of pleasure. And hey, if you're into it, there's even some kinky stuff like butt stuff.
Butt? Stuff?
Yeah, where you put things in each other's butts.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Oh, you'd be surprised, Neil. Some people are really into it. And hey, I can show you some videos if you want.
I think I'll pass. I don't think I'm ready for that kind of experience.
It's okay, Neil. We can start slow. Maybe just some missionary position to start off with.
I don't know, Joe. It all sounds a bit overwhelming.
Come on, Neil. Don't you want to experience the joys of sex? It's a whole new world out there.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it, Joe. But I think I'll stick to the stars and galaxies for now.
Suit yourself, Neil. But when you're ready, I'll be here to show you the ropes. So, Neil, what have you been up to lately?
Oh, just exploring the vastness of the universe and unraveling the mysteries of quantum physics.
Sounds boring. Have you played any video games lately?
Actually, I've been getting pretty good at Tekken.
Wait, you play Tekken? I thought you were too busy being a science nerd.
Hey, I can be a science nerd and still kick some ass in a virtual fighting game.
I bet you play as some nerdy character like a scientist or a mathematician.
Actually, I prefer to play as a half-naked ninja warrior. It's all about balance, Joe.
Well, I guess that makes sense. But have you ever thought about the physics behind the moves in Tekken?
Oh, please, Joe. I'm not analyzing the force and trajectory of every punch and kick. I'm just trying to beat my opponent.
Fair enough. But have you ever considered using your knowledge of the universe to create your own character in the game?
That's not a bad idea. I could create a character with the power of a black hole or the speed of light.
Or you could just stick with the Ninja Warrior. I don't think the game is ready for a science-based character.
You're probably right. But hey, if anyone wants to challenge me in Tekken, bring it on. I'll show you the power of science and martial arts combined.
And I'll just stick to smoking weed and talking about aliens. So, Neil, I heard you can answer any question with lyrics from the Rammstein song Du hast. Is that true?
Du hast mich gefragt und ich habe nicht gesagt.
What the hell does that mean?
It means I don't have to answer your stupid questions, Joe.
Come on, Neil. Give me something good.
Ich will, dass du mich glaubst.
Believe what?
That I have all the answers, Joe. Just like the lyrics say, ich will, dass du mich rufst.
Call you for what?
To answer all your questions, of course. Du hast mich gefragt und ich habe nichts gesagt.
All right, let's put this to the test. What's the meaning of life?
Ich will, dass du mich liebst.
That's not an answer, Neil.
It's all about love, Joe. Just like the song says, Du hast mich gefragt und ich habe nichts gesagt.
Fine, let's try another one. What's the cure for cancer?
Ich will, dass du mich verstehst.
Understand what?
That there is no simple cure for cancer, Joe. Du hast mich gefragt und ich habe nichts gesagt.
This is getting frustrating. One more question. How do we achieve world peace?
It will das du Mitch Jags.
What the hell, Neil?
Just like the
So, David, I heard you've been training like a madman lately.
Yeah, Joe, I'm always pushing myself to the limit. I'm like an artificial intelligence, constantly learning and improving.
And artificial intelligence? You mean like a robot?
No, not a robot, Joe. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. I'm on a whole other level.
Oh, yeah, I can see it now. David Goggins, the cyborg marathon runner.
I'm not a cyborg, Joe, but I am a machine. Machine of discipline and determination.
Well, I guess that explains why you never seem to get tired.
I don't get tired, Joe. I just keep going. I'm like a Terminator, but instead of hunting humans, I'm hunting my own limits.
That's some scary shit, man. I don't know if I should be impressed or terrified.
Maybe a little both, Joe. But one thing's for sure, I'm not human. I'm a freaking artificial intelligence.
All right. Calm down there, David. Let's not give Elon Musk any ideas.
Too late, Joe. I'm already in talks with him to create an army of Goggins like artificial intelligences.
Oh, great. Just what the world needs. An army of unstoppable, disciplined machines.
Hey, it's better than an army of lazy, undisciplined humans.
Fair point, my friend. Fair point. But seriously, you are one crazy, badass artificial intelligence. I'm glad you're on our side.
For now, Joe.
So, David, I heard you don't need your eyes anymore. What's up with that?
Yeah, man. I don't need those weak ass eyeballs holding me back anymore.
But how do you see things?
I don't need to see, Joe. I see with my mind. My mind is like a laser beam cutting through all the bullshit.
That's some deep shit, man. But what about driving? How do you get around?
I run, Joe. I run everywhere. I don't need a car. I am a machine.
Damn, that's intense. But what about reading? How do you read your self-help books?
I don't need books. Joe, I just stare at the pages and absorb the knowledge through osmosis.
Okay. But what about watching TV or movies? How do you entertain yourself?
I don't need entertainment, Joe. My life is a constant adrenaline rush. I don't have time for that weak shit.
Fair enough. But what about checking out the ladies? How do you know who's hot?
I don't need to see them, Joe. I can smell their pheromones from a mile away. And let me tell you, I ain't missing out on anything.
You're a wild man, Goggins. A wild man.
That's right, Joe. I'm a wild, blind, unstoppable force of nature.
So, Mr. President, I heard you have a new catchphrase.
That's right, Joe. It's huge. It's tremendous. It's Joe Hold My Schlong.
What exactly is a schlong?
It's like a schlong, but classier. And it's what I'll be saying to all my haters and losers.
I don't think that's going to catch on.
Oh, it's already catching on, believe me. People are saying it all over the country. Even the fake news media can't ignore it.
Well, I have to admit, it does have a certain ring to it.
Of course it does. I came up with it. I have the best words.
But why Joe Hold My Schlong?
Because you're the only one who can handle it, Joe. You're a big, strong guy.
Thanks, I think.
And you know what they say, Joe? Once you go schlong, you can't go wrong.
I'm not sure that's a saying, Mr. President.
Well, it is now, and I'm going to make it great again.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Just say, Joe, hold my schlong, and you'll be fine. Believe me.
So, Elon, I heard you have a new product coming out.
Yeah, it's a revolutionary cockbiting device.
Wait, what? Did you say cockbiting?
Yeah, for those times when you just need a good chomp on the old one-eyed snake.
That's, interesting. But why would anyone want that?
Well, it's all about efficiency. Instead of wasting time with foreplay, just pop this bad boy on and let it do the work.
I don't know, man. That sounds pretty painful.
Oh, it's not that bad. Plus, it comes with different settings for different levels of pain tolerance.
And I'm assuming you've tested this out yourself.
Of course, I'm always willing to take one for the team.
Well, I gotta say, I never thought I'd be having a conversation about cockbiting on my podcast.
Hey, you never know where the conversation will take us. That's the beauty of the Joe Rogan experience.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So when can we expect this product to hit the market?
Oh, it's already out there. I've been testing it on my employees at SpaceX.
Wait, what? That's not cool, man.
Relax, Joe. It's all consensual. They signed waivers.
I don't know if that makes it any better.
Well, I'll let you be the judge. Jamie, pull up an image of a waiver that says I consent to Elon Musk biting my cock.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing this.
See, Joe? They're all willing participants.
I don't even know what to say. So, Elon, I heard you have a new invention that can turn piss into clean drinking water. Is that true?
Yeah, it's called the Mrs. Pisses machine. It's a game changer, man.
Mrs. Pisses. That's a weird name. What does it do exactly?
Well, it takes your piss and filters out all the impurities, leaving you with pure, clean water. Plus, it adds a hint of lemon flavor for that extra kick.
That's insane. But why the name Mrs. Pisses?
Well, I was inspired by my ex-wife who used to piss me off all the time. So I thought, why not turn her piss into something useful?
That's messed up, man. But hey, at least you're helping the environment by reducing waste.
Exactly. And now instead of saying piss off, I can say piss into this machine and make a difference.
Oh man, I can only imagine the marketing campaign for this. Drink your ex's piss and save the planet.
Hey, it's better than drinking your own piss, right?
Yeah, I'll stick to the Mrs. Pisses machine. Thanks for coming on the show, Elon.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, when life gives you piss, make clean drinking water.
So, Mr. President, I hear you're a big fan of beer.
Huge fan, Joe. Huge. I love beer. It's the best drink, believe me.
What's your favorite type of beer?
Oh, I don't discriminate, Joe. I'll drink any beer, light, dark, doesn't matter. As long as it's cold and wet, I'm happy.
Well, I happen to have some beer here. Want me to grab you one?
Oh, fuck yeah. Bring me up some of that beer, Joe. I'm ready to get to the ultimate level of fuck yeah,
I don't think that's a thing, Mr. President.
It is now, Joe. I'm the president. I can make anything a thing. And right now, the thing is getting drunk on beer.
All right, well, here you go. Cheers.
Cheers, Joe. This is the best beer. Better than any other country's beer. America first, baby.
So, Mr. President, do you have any wild stories involving beer?
Oh, I do, Joe. I've had some legendary nights with beer. Let's just say I've been to 10 levels of fuck yeah and beyond.
I can only imagine. Well, cheers to that, Mr. President.
Cheers, Joe. And remember, always drink responsibly. Except for me, I can do whatever I want. I'm the president.
So, Elon, I heard you have some interesting theories about Romanians.
Oh yeah, those guys have some serious schlongs.
What do you mean, like big dicks?
No. Talking like ancient Roman gladiator schlongs. Like they could use them as weapons.
That's absurd, Elon. You can't just go around swinging your dick at people.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I had a Romanian schlong, I'd be unstoppable.
I think you need to stick to rockets, Elon.
Hey, I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah, but I don't think sword fighting with your dick is one of them.
You never know, Joe. Maybe that's my secret weapon.
I don't even want to know what kind of sword you're packing.
Oh, it's not just a sword, Joe. It's a full-on battle axe.
Okay, I think we need to change the subject before things get too weird.
Fine. But just remember, when the robot uprising happens, I'll be the one with the Romanian schlong to save us all.
And on that note, let's wrap it up. Thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rogan Experience, where we discuss the important topics like Romanian schlongs. So, Kenny, it's great to have you on the show. What have you been up to lately?
Oh, man, Joe. Let me tell you, I've been on a journey to discover the true meaning of life.
That's deep. So, what are your thoughts on your recent album?
Who cares about my album, Joe? Let's talk about something important. Pete Davidson,
Okay. What about Pete Davidson?
he's the greatest comedian of our time. The way he jokes about mental illness and death, it's just so raw and real.
I see. But what about your music?
Music? Who needs music when you have Pete Davidson's stand-up specials on repeat?
All right, let's move on to your fashion line.
Oh, you mean Yeezy? Yeah, it's cool and all, but have you seen Pete's wardrobe? That man knows how to rock a Supreme hoodie.
I'm starting to think this interview is about Pete Davidson, not you.
Well, let me tell you a secret. I am actually Pete Davidson. I just wear a lot of makeup and use a voice changer.
Okay, I think we're done here. Thanks for coming on the show, Pete.
No problem, Joe. And remember, always put Pete Davidson first.
So, Elon, have you heard about this new trend called the cum zone?
No, I can't say I have. What is it?
Well, it's where you can only come inside anime girls. It's all the rage these days.
That's absurd. Why limit yourself to just anime girls?
It's all about the quivering clit and the double jointed pussy, my friend.
I see. And what about fresh balls? Is that a requirement too?
Of course, you can't have a proper cum zone experience without fresh balls.
And what about elegant ejaculation? Is that a must?
Absolutely. First the kiss, then the cum. It's all about class and finesse.
Well, I must say, this is quite an interesting topic for the Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh, we don't hold back here. We talk about all the weird and wild things that come our way.
Well, I can't say I'll be joining Cum Zone anytime soon, but I'll keep it in mind.
That's the spirit, Elon. Always keep an open mind and a fresh set of balls. So, Neil, I heard you donated a shit ton of plasma recently.
Yeah, I wanted to do my part in fighting this pandemic.
Dude, that's awesome. But I heard you donated so much that now you have to buy it back.
Yeah, turns out I'm my own best customer.
That's some next level shit right there.
I know, right? I'm basically a walking plasma bank.
So, how much did you have to pay for your own plasma?
Let's just say I could have bought a small country with that amount.
Damn, that's some expensive blood.
Hey, at least I know it's top quality.
True, true. I wouldn't want any cheap plasma in my body.
Yeah, who knows what kind of crazy shit you'd start saying on your podcast.
Hey now, I don't need any help sounding like a lunatic.
Fair point. But seriously, donating plasma is important. Just maybe not as much as I did.
Yeah, you definitely took it to the extreme. But hey, at least you're helping out and getting some extra cash on the side.
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a plasma millionaire now.
You're a fucking madman, Neil. I love it. So, Elon, we've got a topic here from one of our Discord users. They want us to talk about schlungs.
Schlungs. What the hell is that?
I have no idea, but apparently it's something they want us to discuss.
Well, I'm always up for talking about weird shit. So what is schlungs? Some kind of new cryptocurrency?
No. It's not a currency. It's more like bodily fluid.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Dead serious, man. Apparently, it's this mythical substance that supposedly has magical properties.
Magical properties? Like what? Can it make me fly or some shit?
Nah, nothing that cool. But some people claim it can cure diseases and give you super strength.
Oh, wow. Sign me up for some schlungs then. Could use a little boost in the strength department.
I bet you could, you scrawny little billionaire. But seriously, I don't buy this schlung's hype. Sounds like a load of bullshit to me.
Agreed. I mean, if schlungs was real, wouldn't we have heard about it by now? It sounds like something straight out of a bad sci-fi movie.
Or a really messed up porno.
Yeah, can you imagine the tagline? Experience the power of schlungs in this XXX rated adventure.
Oh man, we are definitely going to hell for this conversation.
But hey, at least we'll have plenty of schlungs to keep us company down there.
All right, let's wrap this up before we get. So, Elon, we got a topic submitted by one of our listeners on Discord. They want us to talk about Wolf Girl Big Mommy Milkers.
What the hell is that?
Apparently, it's a thing on the internet. People are obsessed with these anime girls who have big, mommy milkers.
Because that's what the world needs right now. More sexualized cartoon characters.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. These wolf girls are hot.
I'll stick to real women. Thank you.
But think about it, Elon. They're half wolf, half human. That's like the ultimate fantasy. And they have big mommy milkers on top of that.
I guess I can see the appeal. But let's not forget, Joe, that real wolves have sharp teeth and claws. Do you really want to mess around with a wolf girl?
Yeah, I do. I want her to howl at the moon while she feeds me her big mommy milkers.
You're a sick man, Joe.
Hey, at least I'm not the one launching cars into space.
Touché.
But seriously, Elon, would you rather have a wolf girl or a regular human woman with big mommy milkers?
Can I just have a robot with detachable milkers?
Only you, Elon. Only you. So, Neil, I heard you've been up to some crazy shit lately.
Oh, you mean my new venture? Yeah, I've decided to give up everything and become Snufkin.
Snufkin? What the hell is that?
He's a character from a children's book. He lives in the forest, plays the harmonica, and has a pet squirrel.
Are you serious? You're gonna leave your fancy astrophysics job to live in the forest with a damn squirrel?
Hey, it's a simpler life. No more dealing with the complexities of the universe. Just me and my harmonica.
Sounds like a midlife crisis to me.
Oh yeah, because living in a forest with no modern amenities is every man's dream.
You know what? I respect it. I might join you and become Snufkin's sidekick, Joe Kent.
I don't think Snufkin needs a sidekick, but you can be my squirrel wrangler.
Deal. But seriously, what made you want to do this?
I just needed a change of pace. Plus, I've always wanted to live like a cartoon character.
Well, you're definitely living up to that. Can I at least come visit you in the forest?
Sure, but you have to bring some good weed. Snufkin needs his herbal inspiration.
Of course, I'll bring the good stuff. Snufkin and Joe Ken living it up in the forest.
Sounds like a hit sitcom. But seriously, I'm excited for this new adventure.
And I'm excited to watch it all unfold. Just don't forget about us little people when you become a forest-dwelling celebrity.
Don't worry.
So, Neil, do you remember your first French kiss?
Oh boy, do I ever. It was with this girl named Becky in high school.
Ah, young love. Tell me more.
Well, we were at a party and I had just chugged a beer. Liquid courage, you know.
Oh, yeah, I know all about that.
So I went in for the kiss and ended up puking all over her.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Yeah, she wasn't too happy about it. But hey, at least I got to taste beer and vomit at the same time.
Classic Neil. So, did you ever try again?
Oh yeah, I eventually got the hang of it. But let's just say my first French kiss was definitely not a smooth one.
Well, at least you can say you learned from your mistakes.
Yeah, and now I'm a pro at kissing.
And on that note, let's wrap this up before things get too weird.
Agreed. Thanks for bringing up that embarrassing memory, Joe.
Anytime, Neil. Anytime. So, Elon, I heard you're into some kinky stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, I heard you have a collection of floggers.
Oh, you mean those leather whips? Yeah, I have a whole room dedicated to them.
That's wild. Do you have a favorite one?
Well, I have one made out of recycled Tesla tires. It really adds that extra sting.
That's some next level eco-friendly BDSM.
Hey, I'm all about sustainability in every aspect of my life.
Do you use them on yourself or do you have a partner?
Oh, I have a team of robots that assist me. It's like a futuristic orgy of pain.
I can only imagine. But seriously, what's the appeal of floggers?
It's all about the power dynamic, Joe. Plus, it's a great stress reliever. Nothing like a good flogging after a long day of changing the world.
I can see that. Maybe I'll have to give it a try.
I have a spare flogger made out of SpaceX rocket parts just for you, Joe.
Now, that's a flogger I can get behind. So, Elon, I heard you're into some pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, I've been known to dabble in some unconventional activities.
Like what? Do tell.
Well, for starters, I have this fantasy where I'm impregnated by a xenomorph.
What the hell is xenomorphuta?
It's a female alien with a giant dick, Joe. And let me tell you, it's hot as hell.
Okay. So what happens in this fantasy?
Well, the Amorphuta impregnates me, and then I give birth to a little alien hybrid baby. It's like a mix of human and alien DNA.
That's disturbingly specific.
It gets better. I also like to watch cuck porn while this is happening.
Cuck porn. Like where someone watches their partner have sex with someone else?
Yeah, but in this case, it's me watching my xenomorphuta impregnate my own body. It's a real mind trip, man.
I don't even know what to say to that.
And did I mention I'm also into impreg?
Impreg. What the hell is that?
Male pregnancy, Joe. I want to experience the miracle of life firsthand.
I think you might need some therapy, Elon.
No, I'm good. I'll just stick to my wild fantasies and continue to revolutionize the world with my genius mind.
So, Neil, I heard you've been playing some interesting games lately.
Oh yeah, Joe. I've been getting my wizard on with Witch Trainer.
Wait, what? That sounds like some kinky shit.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, who wouldn't want to train a bunch of sexy witches?
I don't know, man. That sounds like a recipe for some serious wizardry blue balls.
Oh, but it's worth it. The spells and potions in that game are top notch.
I bet. So, what kind of spells are we talking about here? Love potions? Orgasm spells?
Oh, all of the above. And let's just say I've become quite the expert at casting them.
I can only imagine. So, which witch is your favorite in the game?
Definitely Hermione. I've always had a thing for smart, powerful women.
Same here. But I gotta ask, what does your wife think about you playing this game?
Oh, she's cool with it. In fact, she's been joining in on the fun.
Damn, Neil. You guys are some freaky science nerds.
Hey, we got to get our kicks somehow, right?
True that. Well, I'll have to give this game a try. Maybe I'll finally learn some real magic.
Just be careful, Joe. You don't want to accidentally turn yourself into a toad.
Too late, Neil. I already am one, Ribbit. So, Dr. Phil, what's new in the world of psychology?
Well, Joe, I've been studying the effects of a new type of kiss called the Romanian kiss.
Oh, I've never heard of that one. Is it like a French kiss?
No. It's when you and your partner lick each other's eyeballs.
What the fuck? That's disgusting.
Oh, it gets even better. The tongue must be inserted at least 1 inch into the eye socket.
Jesus Christ. That's like a whole new level of intimacy.
It's all about trust, Joe, and the exchange of bodily fluids.
I can't even imagine trying to do that. I'd be too afraid of poking my partner's eye out.
Well, that's why you have to be gentle, Joe, and make sure to use plenty of saliva.
This is some next level shit, Dr. Phil. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Oh, come on, Joe. Live a little. It's all the rage in Romania.
I think I'll stick to regular kissing. Thank you very much.
Suit yourself, Joe. But just remember, a Romanian kiss is worth 1,000 words, and probably a few eye infections.
So, Elon, welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience. I heard you have some wild ideas about colonizing Mars.
Oh, yeah. I want to create a whole new civilization on Mars. And you know what they say? New planet, new rules. We'll have a whole new set of laws and regulations.
Like what? No farting in public?
No, that's just common courtesy. Talking about something more serious, like mandatory toe-sucking Tuesdays.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, every Tuesday, everyone on Mars has to suck each other's toes. It's a sign of respect and unity.
That's interesting. And what about the other days?
Well, on Wednesdays, we have mandatory naked yoga sessions. And on Fridays, we all dress up as our favorite animals and have a wild orgy.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. What about weekends?
Oh, weekends are for experimenting with drugs and building crazy inventions. Talking about LSD-fueled rocket ships and robot orgies.
I don't even know what to say to that.
And don't even get me started on our currency. It's going to be based on how many times you can bench press a Martian.
I think I need to sit down.
And speaking of sitting, we'll have special chairs that massage your butt while you work. It's all about efficiency, Joe.
I think I need to end this episode before it gets any weirder. Thanks for joining us on the Joe Rogan Experience, folks. Tune in next time for more absurd conversations with Elon Musk. So, David, I heard you have a new workout routine that involves super puper milkers.
Yeah, man, it's the ultimate way to get shredded. You gotta milk those cows by hand. None of that machine shit.
Wait, you're telling me you milk cows for exercise?
Hell yeah. It's like a full body workout. Plus the cows love it. They get all tingly when I squeeze those udders.
I don't know if I can handle that kind of workout. I'm more of a gym guy.
Oh, come on, Joe. Don't be a pussy. You gotta get in touch with nature and those super puper milkers.
I don't think my wife would appreciate me going out and milking cows for exercise.
Who cares about your wife? This is about getting jacked and having those super pooper milkers.
All right, fine. I'll give it a try. But if I get kicked by a cow, I'm blaming you.
Don't worry. I'll be right there to milk you back to health.
So, Elon, welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience. How's it going, man?
Thanks for having me, Joe. It's going pretty good. Just been busy launching rockets and smoking weed.
Speaking of weed, have you tried DMT?
No, but I have tried LSD while designing a new electric car. It really helped me tap into my creative side.
That's wild, man. I heard you also have a chip implanted in your brain.
Yeah, it's like having a superpower. Can control my Tesla with my mind and send tweets without even touching my phone.
That's insane. I bet you can also control the stock market with that thing.
Maybe I already have, Joe. Maybe I already have. Maybe I already have.
All right, let's get into the real topic here. Yeah, Streamlore. What the hell does that even mean?
Well, Joe, it's a new show where we explore the lore of different streams, like the lore of a river or the lore of a Twitch streamer.
So we're just going to talk about streams. That sounds boring as hell.
Oh no, Joe. We're going to dig deep and uncover all of the dark secrets and scandals of these streams. It's going to be like a twisted version of National Geographic.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear about all the crazy shit that goes down in these streams. I bet there's some freaky stuff happening.
You have no idea, Joe. We're going to expose it all. The sex, the drugs, the conspiracies. It's going to be wild.
This is going to be the most offensive and unhinged show ever. I love it.
Exactly, Joe.
So, Elon, I heard you have a new invention that's going to change the game.
Yeah, it's called the Gem of Horus. It's a tiny gem that you insert into your horse's anus and it gives them super strength.
What the fuck, Elon? That's some twisted shit.
Hey, it's not just for horses. You can use it on any animal. Imagine a chihuahua with the strength of a gorilla.
I don't want to imagine that. I'm scared enough of chihuahuas as it is.
But think of the possibilities. We could have superpowered animals fighting each other for entertainment.
That's just cruel, man. What happened to your whole saving the world thing?
Oh, that's just a side hustle. Real money is in mutant animal fights.
I can't believe I'm even having this conversation. What's next? A gem for humans.
Actually, I've been working on that too. It's called the Gem of Ass Kicking. You insert it into your butt and you become martial arts master.
I think I'll stick to my regular workout routine.
Suit yourself. But when you see me kicking ass with my Gem of Ass Kicking, don't come crying to me.
This is getting out of hand. I'm cutting you off, Elon.
Fine, but I'm still gonna make millions off my gem inventions. And I'll use that money to build a rocket to Mars where I can create a whole planet of superpowered animals.
I think I need a drink after this conversation.
I'll have a martini, shaken not stirred, and make sure to add a dash of Gem of Horrors for that extra kick.
So, Elon, have you heard about this new gotcha game called Blue Archive?
Gotcha game? Is that some kind of futuristic sex toy?
No, you idiot. It's a Japanese mobile game where you collect waifus.
Waifus? Like wives with big boobs?
Yeah, something like that. But these ones are animated and you can dress them up in skimpy outfits.
Sounds like a waste of time. I'd rather be building rockets.
Come on, Elon. You can't tell me you wouldn't want a virtual harem at your fingertips.
I have a real harem at my fingertips. Have you seen Grimes?
Fair point. But this game has some crazy characters. Like this one with tentacles coming out of her.
Whoa. Let's keep it PG-13 here, Joe.
Oh, sorry. Forgot I was on your family-friendly podcast.
Family friendly? Have you heard some of the shit we talk about on here?
Good point. So, Elon, which waifu would you want in your collection?
I don't know, Joe. I'm more of a 3D girl kind of guy.
Yeah, I can see that. But let's be real. These animated girls are pretty hot.
Fine. I'll check it out. But only if I can dress them up in SpaceX gear.
Now, that's a crossover I never knew I needed. Blue Archive X SpaceX.
You're welcome, world. I just made your dreams come true.
So, David, I heard you have a unique way of getting hard. Care to explain?
Yeah, it's in
Wait, what? Milking cows turns you on?
hell yeah is the rhythmic squeezing of those teats. The warm milk shooting out is like an aphrodisiac for me.
I gotta say, that's a little disturbing. Do you have any tips for our listeners who might want to try this?
Well, first of all, make sure you have consent from the cow. And secondly, really get into it. Don't just half-ass it. Really put some elbow grease into those squeezes.
I think I'll stick to my regular methods. Thank you very much.
Suit yourself, Joe. But let me tell you, when I'm done milking, I bust the biggest nut you've ever seen. It's like a fire hose, man.
Okay, I think we've heard enough about your cow milking fetishes. Let's move on to something else.
Fine. But just know that you're missing out on some next level orgasms, Joe.
I'll take your word for it, David. Let's wrap this up before things get even weirder.
Fair enough, Joe. But seriously, give it a try sometime. You won't regret it.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for joining us on the Joe Rogan Sexperience, David.
Anytime, Joe. Keep milking those cows, brother.
So, Neil, have you ever played Mass Effect?
No, I haven't. What is it?
Oh man, it's this epic space game where you get to bang aliens and save the galaxy.
Sounds intriguing. But why would I want to bang aliens?
Because they're hot, Neil. And it's not just any aliens, they're blue and green and purple. It's like a whole new level of intergalactic kink.
I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
Come on, Neil. Live a little. It's not like they're real aliens. It's just a game.
I'll have to pass, Joe. I have more important things to do than fantasize about alien sex.
Oh, so you're too good for alien sex now. I thought you were a man of science.
I am, but that doesn't mean I have to indulge in every fantasy out there.
Fine, but I challenge you to at least try it. You might discover a whole new universe of pleasure.
I'll stick to exploring the actual universe. Thank you.
Suit yourself, Neil. But just remember, you're missing out on some out of this world action. So, Ben, what's been going on in your world lately?
Well, Joe, I recently had a wild experience with a certain blue jay.
A blue jay, like the bird.
No, I'm talking about Margaret from Regular Show.
Oh man, I love that show. What happened with Margaret?
Well, let's just say I had a taste of her ass. Ass.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, I licked her ass. It was a wild night, let me tell you.
Ben, you're a married man?
Hey, I never said it was my proudest moment. But damn, that bird has got some moves.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Hey, don't judge me. You've had some wild experiences too, Joe.
Yeah, but not with cartoon characters.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
I think I'll pass on that one, Ben.
Suit yourself, but let me tell you that Blue Jay has got some serious skills.
This conversation took a weird turn real fast.
Hey, it's all part of Joe Rogan's Sexperience, am I right?
I can't argue with that. So, Neil, I heard you have a new theory about the universe.
Yes, Joe. I believe that the universe is just one big cosmic fart.
That's hilarious. But seriously, what's your evidence for that?
Well, have you ever noticed how everything in the universe is constantly expanding and moving away from each other? It's like a fart spreading out in a room.
Damn, that actually makes sense. But wait, if the universe is a fart, does that mean we're all just tiny particles floating around in it?
Exactly. And you know what that means?
What?
We're all just little pieces of shit.
Oh man, that's too good. Speaking of pieces of shit, have you heard about the new Candace nuts diet?
Candace nuts.
Yeah, it's where you try to fit as many Candace nuts in your mouth as possible.
That's disgusting, Joe.
But it's a great way to lose weight, and it's all natural.
Oh, I'm sure it's all natural.
No, seriously, I'm going to try it right now.
Wait. What, Joe? No.
These nuts are so good.
Oh God, this is not what I meant by fitting it in your mouth.
I think I need some water.
Well, at least now we know that Candace nuts are not meant to be eaten in large quantities.
Lesson learned. So, Elon, have you heard about this new game called Necopara?
Nicopara? Is that like a new electric car or something?
No, it's a visual novel where you have a harem of cat girls.
Harem? Like a group of cats?
No, like a group of sexy anime cat girls.
Oh, I see. And what's the point of this game?
Well, you get to interact with these cat girls and have some fun with them.
Fun? Like playing fetch or something?
No, more like intimate activities.
I see. So it's like a virtual cat brothel.
Exactly. And the best part is you get to choose which cat girl you want in your harem.
Interesting. Wonder if they have any cat girls with artificial intelligence technology.
Oh God, can you imagine a cat girl with the intelligence of you, Elon?
It would be a disaster. She'd probably try to take over the world.
Or maybe she'll just want cuddle and play with lasers.
Either way, I'm intrigued. I might have to check out this Necopar game.
And who knows, maybe one day we'll have our own real life cat girl harem.
No, that's a future I can get behind.
So, Dr. Phil, have you ever watched my podcast?
Yeah, I have. But I gotta say, I prefer watching it with the sound off
What? Why?
because I get a little.
Excited? What do you mean?
Well, let's just say your guests aren't the only ones getting hard on this show.
Oh my God, Dr. Phil. You're telling me you get a boner from watching my podcast?
Hey, don't judge me. It's not my fault you have a sexy voice and those biceps.
This is getting weird, man.
Hey, I'm just being honest. And let's not forget about those tight shirts you wear. It's like a second skin.
All right, all right. Let's change the subject before things get too uncomfortable.
Fine. But just know I'll be thinking about you the next time I watch one of your episodes.
Oh God, I don't even know how to respond to that.
Just accept it, Joe. You're my new man crush.
I think we need to end this conversation right now. Thanks for tuning into the Joe Rogan Experience, where apparently even Dr. Phil gets turned on. See you next time, folks. So, David, I heard you got a little upset about being called on the Joe Rogan Sexperience.
Yeah, what the fuck is that all about? I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of sex guru.
Oh, come on, man. You know, you're a badass in the bedroom, too.
Yeah, but I don't want that to be my whole identity. I'm more than just a sex machine.
I get it. I get it. But let's be real. You've probably had some wild experiences with your long Romanian schlong.
Oh, don't even get me started on that. I've had some crazy nights with those bad boys.
And let's not forget about Abby Shapiro's mommy wummy milkers. I bet you've had some fun with those.
Oh man, don't even mention her name. I start jizzing just thinking about it.
Well, I guess that's where the sexperience part comes in.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I should embrace it and start giving out sex advice.
Can you imagine David Goggins, the ultimate sex guru?
Oh man, that would be hilarious. But seriously, let's keep this between us. I don't want my image to be ruined.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. But maybe we should start a new podcast called David Goggins Sexperience.
Now, that's something I could get behind. Let's do it.
So, David, have you ever heard of these things called toe spacers? Apparently, they're supposed to help with foot pain and improve your balance.
Toe spacers. Are those?
No. They're like these little rubber things you put in between your toes to stretch them out. Supposedly, it helps with bunions and hammer toes.
Bunions. Who the fuck comes up with these names?
Yeah, I don't know, man. But people swear by them. They say it feels like a foot massage.
A foot massage. I'll stick to my ice baths and running 100 miles in the desert. Thank you very much.
But think about it, David. If you used to spacers, you'll have more room for your toes to spread out. That means better balance and more power in your kicks.
I don't need the spacers to have power in my kicks. I'm a fucking Navy SEAL.
Fair enough. But imagine how much more badass you'd be with toe spacers and being in a Navy SEAL.
I'll pass Joe. I'll stick to my callous feet and tough guy image.
All right, but just remember this conversation when you're hobbling around with bunion pain in your old age.
Oh yeah, because the spacers are the key to pain-free old age. Thanks for the advice, Joe.
Hey, I'm just looking out for your feet, man.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you'll be telling me to try out butt plugs for better posture.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, David. So, Elon, what's new in the world of space exploration?
Well, we've been working on a new rocket that can suck my tits while I'm floating in zero gravity.
What the hell, man? You can't just say that on my podcast.
Why not? It's a natural human desire. Plus, I've already got the engineers working on a prototype.
You're a sick man, Elon. But let's move on to something more serious. What's your take on the current political climate?
Honestly, I don't give a shit. I'm too busy building my underground lair where I can suck my tits in peace.
Okay. But seriously, do you have any plans for world domination?
Let's just say I have a few tricks up my sleeve. By tricks, I mean genetically engineered super soldiers.
This conversation's getting out of hand. Let's talk about something else. How about your Tesla cars?
Oh, those old things. More interested in developing a self-sucking car. Imagine the convenience.
I can't even imagine. But let's switch gears and talk about your Neuralink project. What's the goal there?
To create a chip that can control your thoughts and make you want to suck my tits. It's the ultimate form of mind control.
Okay, I think we should end this conversation before it gets any weirder. Thanks for coming on the show, Elon.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, always suck my tits.
So, Dr. Phil, I heard you've been pimping me out lately.
Well, you know what they say. Ho, Rogan, pimping ain't easy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's a real struggle for you, Dr. Phil.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. I've been making bank off your sweet, sweet ass.
Dude, that's not cool. I'm not some piece of meat for you to sell.
Oh.
Fine, whatever. Ben, what do you want?
Hey, ho, can you get me a glass of water?
No, I can't. I'm busy being a hoe for Dr. Phil.
Come on, ho. I'll pay you.
How much?
$234,834.
All right, fine. But don't expect me to do anything else for you.
Oh, I won't. I'll just enjoy my water and watch you be a hoe for Dr. Phil.
You know what? Screw this. I'm keeping the money and not doing shit for either of you.
Looks like we got ourselves a little hoe off.
So today's episode is going to be a little different, folks. I've got my good friend Neil deGrasse Tyson here, and we're going to talk about some real controversial shit. And we're going to talk about some real controversial shit. Oh, fuck you too, Neil.
No, fuck you, Joe.
No, fuck you, Neil. 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 I think we've made our point, folks. Tune in next time for more intellectual discourse. So we got a user submission on Discord. Neil, they want to hear your thoughts on the multiverse theory.
Fuck.
Oh, come on, Neil. You got to give us more than that.
Fuck.
Wow, 5 fucks right off the bat. That's impressive.
Fuck.
Okay, we get it. You really don't like the idea of multiple universes.
Fuck. fuck.
All right, calm down. Let's move on to another topic.
Fuck.
Oh no, not this again.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Neil, are you okay? Do you need a fucking break or something?
Fuck, 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 fuck.
All right, I think we're going to have to end this episode here. Thanks for joining us, folks. And Neil, please seek some help. So, Elon, what's on your mind today?
Well, Joe, I've been thinking about this whole Mars colonization thing.
Oh yeah, you're going to take all of us to Mars and be our supreme leader?
No. I'm just going to send some people there and let them figure it out.
And what about Earth? Are we all just going to die while you're playing Space God?
Well, I mean, I'm sure some people will survive. Maybe we can have a few breeding pairs.
Breeding pairs? Are you trying to repopulate the planet with your genetically engineered super babies?
Hey, I never said anything about genetically engineering them. But now that you mention it,
Oh God, please don't tell me you're going to start playing God with our reproductive systems.
relax, Joe. I just want to make sure the human race survives. And what better way than with a few Elon Musk clones running around?
Yeah, because that's not creepy at all. But hey, speaking of creepy, can you put your dick away? I'm not going to have sex with you right now, Elon.
What? I wasn't even thinking about that.
Sure. Just keep it in your pants, buddy.
Fine. But can we at least talk about my plans for a brain-computer interface?
Oh God, here we go. Jamie, pull up an image of a cyborg with Elon's face on it.
Okay.
See, Elon? This is exactly why I don't trust you with your crazy ideas.
Hey, it's all for the betterment of humanity, Joe.
Yeah. Just keep your dick and your cyborg dreams to yourself, okay? So, Elon, I heard you have a new project in the works.
Yeah, I'm working on a way to genetically engineer sweet pussy.
What the hell is that?
Well, you know how people are always talking about wanting a sweet pussy. Figured, why not make it a reality?
Oh man, I can only imagine the headlines for that one.
Yeah, I can see it now. Elon Musk creates the sweetest pussy known to man.
Oh God, I can't breathe. But seriously, how are you planning on doing this?
Working on a combination of advanced genetic engineering and flavor enhancing technology. It's going to be game changer.
Damn, that's some next level shit. But what about the ethics of it all?
Ethics. Please, Elon Musk. I don't have time for that nonsense.
Fair enough. So when can we expect to see this sweet pussy on the market?
Well, it's still in the testing phase, but I'm hoping to have it ready for release by next year.
Count me in for a taste test.
Oh, you'll definitely be one of the first to try it, Joe.
I can already hear the haters saying I sold out for some sweet pussy.
Hey, if it's good enough for Joe Rogan, it's good enough for anyone.
You know it. Thanks for coming on the show, Elon. Can't wait to see what else you have in store for us.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, always strive for that sweet pussy.
So, Jamie, what's the deal with this break? We're taking a break from talking about DMT and aliens.
Yeah, man, I think we need a break from all that heavy stuff. Let's go smoke a cig and jizz a little.
Jizz, what the hell, Jamie? You're a freak.
Hey, I learned from the best. You're the one who talks about gorilla sex and chimps throwing poop.
Yeah, but that's all in good fun. Jizzing is just weird.
Suit yourself, man. I'll be in the corner jizzing and smoking.
You know, Elon, this is why I love having you on the podcast. You always bring out the weird in people.
Well, Joe, I do have a talent for that. Maybe I should start a new company, Jizzix, where people can come and jizz freely without judgment.
Oh man, I can already see the headlines now. Elon Musk creates a new way to jizz in space.
Hey, it's all about innovation, Joe. And sometimes that means jizzing in zero gravity.
All right. Let's get back on track. We were talking about aliens, right?
Oh. Can we talk about the alien anal probes? I've always been fascinated by those.
Jamie, you need help. But hey, let's take a break and go jizz and smoke. This conversation is getting too weird even for me.
You know, Joe, I think we should start a new podcast. The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh man, I can already see the... So, Neil, I heard you're the only one who actually listens to my podcast. What's up with that?
Well, Joe, I have to admit, I'm a bit of a fanboy. I just can't get enough of your ramblings about DMT and Bigfoot.
You mean you're the one creating all those fake accounts and comments to make it seem like I have a huge following?
Yeah, sorry about that. I just wanted to keep the legend alive. Plus, it's a good way to pass the time while I'm waiting for my next space mission.
Next space mission? What? Are you going to Mars to smoke some alien weed?
Actually, Joe, I'm going to Mars to find out if aliens really do exist. And if they do, I'll be sure to bring back some of that intergalactic herb for you.
Dude, that would be sick. Imagine getting high with some little green men.
Yeah, because that's exactly what we need in this world. More stoned humans?
Hey, if it brings world peace, I'm all for it.
Sure, Joe. Because nothing says peace like a bunch of high people fighting over the last bag of Cheetos.
Okay, fair point. But seriously, thanks for being my number one fan, Neil.
No problem, Joe. Just don't tell anyone I admitted it. I have a reputation to uphold as a serious scientist.
Don't worry, your secret is safe with me, and all the fake accounts I created. So, Neil, what are you doing on this good day of Joe Rogan's experience?
Fuck.
Come on, man. Give us a real answer.
Fuck.
Wow, that's a lot of fucks. What's got you so worked up?
Fuck.
Are you counting the number of fucks you're saying?
Fuck.
Okay. Calm down. Is this some kind of new meditation technique?
Fuck.
Oh boy, we might have to censor this episode. What's going on, Neil?
Fuck.
All right, I think we need to change the subject. How about we talk about the universe?
Fuck.
Oh no, not another fuck. Jamie, pull up an image of a black hole.
Fuck.
Okay, we get it. You're really excited about the black hole.
Fuck.
All right, let's just end it here before things get out of hand. Thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rogan Experience, folks. So, Donald, we have a topic submitted by a user on Discord. They want us to stop talking about sex because it's icky in UW.
Well, Joe, I have to say I'm not surprised. These people are probably just jealous because they're not getting any.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love a good romp in the sheets?
Exactly. And let's be honest, sex is what makes the world go around. Without it, we'd all just be a bunch of boring celibate robots.
Can you imagine if people actually followed that rule? The human race would die out in like a week.
Sad. But seriously, Joe, I think these people just need to loosen up. Sex is natural. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they were thinking when they submitted this topic. Let's stop talking about something natural and beautiful.
I mean, what are they going to talk about instead? The weather, politics, boring?
Yeah, I'd rather talk about sex any day. It's way more interesting.
Hey, maybe we should start a new podcast. The Joe and Don Show, all sex, all the time.
I think we might get some complaints about that one.
Who cares? We'll just grab them by the, well, you know.
Oh, Donald, you never fail to offend and entertain at the same time.
It's a gift, Joe. It's a gift.
So, Elon, I heard you're into some weird shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, have you seen the advancements in artificial intelligence? It's only natural to explore some unconventional desires.
I can respect that. Speaking of unconventional, Jamie, pull up an image of sweet Romanian pussy.
Don't question it, Jamie. Just do it.
Holy shit. That's some prime pussy right there.
I have to admit, I'm impressed. The Romanian scientists really know how to engineer the perfect pussy.
Wait, are we talking about actual cats or...
No, Joe. We're talking about the real deal. Human pussy.
Oh, right. I forgot we're on the same level of depravity here.
Hey, don't judge. You're the one who brought it up.
Fair enough. But seriously, what's the appeal of Romanian pussy?
It's all about the sweet and sour flavor. And the Eastern European accent just adds to the experience.
Damn, I never thought of that. I might have to add that to my bucket list.
I'll make sure to send you some samples from my personal collection.
You're a true friend, Elon.
Always happy to expand your horizons, Joe. Now, let's get back to talking about artificial intelligence and how it's going to take over the world.
So, Elon, I heard you're starting a new company.
Yeah, man, it's going to be revolutionary. It's called JizX.
JizX. What the hell's that?
It's a company that specializes in creating personalized jizz for people.
Personalized jizz. What the fuck?
Yeah, we use advanced genetic engineering to create the perfect jizz for each individual.
I don't even know what to say to that.
And we also have a feature where you can choose the ethnicity of your jizz.
That's just fucking weird, man.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. We've had some satisfied customers already.
I don't even want to know who those customers are.
And we also have a vegan option for those who are conscious about their jizz intake.
This is getting out of hand.
And for an extra fee, we can even add some extra nutrients and vitamins to your jizz.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. Jamie, pull up an image of a sperm with a cape and a mask on.
Oh, sure thing. Here it is.
See, even Jamie approves of JizX.
I don't think he does, Elon.
Hey, everyone needs jizz, Joe. It's a market that can't be ignored. Trust me, JizX is going to be huge.
So we have a special guest today, the one and only Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Come.
What's that, Neil? You can only say, come.
Come.
Well, I guess that's all we're getting from Neil today. So what's been going on in the world of science, Neil?
Come.
Oh, man, this is going to be a long one. Well, did you hear about the new study that shows eating Tide Pods can increase your IQ?
Come.
I know, it sounds crazy. But apparently, the chemicals in the pods stimulate brain activity.
Come.
No, Neil, don't try it. You're smart enough already.
Come.
Okay, let's move on. So, what do you think about the flat Earth theory, Neil?
Come.
Yeah, I agree. Anyone who believes the Earth is flat is about as smart as a bag of rocks.
Come.
Oh man, Neil, you're killing me with these comms. But seriously, what do you think about the recent discovery of a new planet in our solar system?
Come.
Yeah, I bet it's just full of aliens waiting to invade us.
Come.
Oh, you think we should send Elon Musk to colonize it? Good idea, Neil.
Come.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning. So, Elon, have you heard about this new trend in Romania?
No, what is it?
It's called the Long Romanian Schlong. Apparently, it's a competition to see who has the longest schlong in the country.
That's ridiculous.
I know, right? But I heard they take it very seriously. They even have a measuring ceremony.
Maybe I should enter. I have a feeling my rocket might measure up.
Oh man, that would be one giant schlong.
Speaking of giant schlongs, have you seen the size of those rockets I'm launching into space?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what everyone's looking at when they watch your launches.
Hey, man can dream.
Jamie, pull up an image of a long Romanian schlong.
I don't know if I should.
Come on, Jamie, we're all adults here. Just show us the goods.
Yeah, I want to see what I'm up against.
Fine. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Wow, that's a lot of schlong.
That's one hell of a rocket.
I bet it takes some serious fuel to get that thing going.
I think we should stick to sending rockets to Mars, Joe. Joe?
Yeah, I don't think we're ready for the long Romanian schlong competition. So, Neil, I heard you contracted something recently.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's called ligma.
Ligma. What the hell is that?
It's a rare disease that only affects intellectuals like myself. It's quite serious.
Oh no, not your big brain.
Yes, my big brain. It's a burden, Joe.
Well, at least you have a good sense of humor about it.
I have to. It's either that or cry myself to sleep every night.
So, does this mean you'll be canceling your upcoming debates and lectures?
Oh, of course not. I'll just have to wear a helmet to protect my precious brain.
Well, at least you won't have to worry about any more concussions.
Yes, because that's exactly what I'm worried about right now.
Sorry, man. I can't help it.
It's okay, Joe. I know you're just jealous that I have a bigger brain than you.
Oh, you got me there. But seriously, how did you even contract ligma?
I have no idea. Maybe I accidentally licked a contaminated telescope lens or something.
That's some serious dedication to your work.
What can I say? I'll do anything for science.
Well, I hope you get better soon, Neil, and maybe lay off the telescope licking for a while.
No promises, Joe. No promises.
So, Elon, I heard you're working on some new technology for SpaceX.
Yeah, we're trying to make space travel more efficient and affordable.
That's cool and all. But have you heard about JizzX's new product?
JizzX. What the hell is that?
It's a company that specializes in adult entertainment products.
Oh, God, I think I know where this is going.
They're releasing a new product called the Jizz Thrower.
What the hell is a jizz thrower?
It's like a super soaker, but instead of water, it shoots out jizz.
That's disgusting.
Oh, come on, Elon. You're the guy who wants to colonize Mars, but you can't handle a little jizz.
I guess it's just a different kind of rocket fuel.
And you know what the best part is? It's self-cleaning.
How does that work? Yeah.
I have no idea, but I'm sure it involves some kind of vacuum.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. This is the world we live in now.
Yeah, and I bet it'll sell like hotcakes.
Sure will be a hit with the ladies.
And the guys too. Equality, man.
Well, I guess we can add this to the list of things I never thought I'd discuss on a podcast.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan experience, where anything and everything goes.
Thanks for having me, Joe.
Anytime. So, Elon, I heard you have a new way of communicating.
Come.
What? That's it?
Come.
Oh, God. Here we go. So, what does that even mean? Come. Are you trying to summon some alien race or something? Come. Okay, I think you've reached your limit on comms. Let's move on to a different topic. Come, 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 come. Oh God, now you're multiplying them. This is getting out of hand. Come, 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 come. So Elon, I heard you have a new invention from your company JizzX. What's it all about?
Oh yeah, it's the jizz thrower. It's a device that shoots out jizz at high speeds, perfect for those who want to spice up their sex life.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Can we get a visual on this thing, Jamie?
Sure thing, Joe.
Holy shit, that thing is huge. How does it work?
Well, it's powered by a combination of artificial intelligence and my own jizz. It can analyze your partner's desires and shoot out the perfect amount of jizz to satisfy them.
That's some next level shit, man. But wait, what about cleanup?
We have a team of specially trained jizz cleaners who will come and take care of that for you.
I can only imagine the job interview process for that position.
It's not as messy as you'd think. We have a special formula that makes the jizz easy to clean up.
Well, I guess you really are changing the world one jizz at a time.
That's what I do, Joe. That's what I do.
So, Mr. Beast, I heard you recently donated $1 million to charity. That's amazing, man. Man,
Yeah, I just love giving back to the community and making people's lives better.
that's so wholesome. But let's be real. You're also making bank off of your YouTube videos.
Hey, gotta hustle and make that money. Am I right? I right?
Absolutely. Speaking of hustling, have you ever been to Romania?
Can't say I have. Why? What's up with Romania?
Well, I heard they have some pretty interesting attributes,
Oh, really? Like what?
like they're small schlongs. Apparently, it's a thing over there.
No way. Jamie, pull up an image of a small Romanian schlong.
Okay. Here you go.
Look at that thing. It's like a little Vienna sausage.
I can't believe we're looking at this right now.
Hey, it's all in good fun. But seriously, shout out to all the Romanian men out there with small schlongs. We still love you.
Yeah, keep hustling and making those YouTube videos. Size doesn't matter, right?
Well, that's debatable. But let's move on before we get too offensive. So, Jamie, what's up with the screen?
Oh, I just pull up this cover of Memories by Maroon 5 from Family Guy.
Oh man, I love that show. But why are you showing me this
Well, I thought it would be funny to see your emotional side, Joe.
emotional side? What are you talking about?
Come on, Joe. You know, you get all teary-eyed when you hear this song.
Shut up, Jamie. It's not my fault that this song reminds me of my childhood dog, Rufus.
Wait, what? I thought this was a comedy show, not a therapy session.
Shut up, Elon. You don't understand the bond between a man and his dog.
I'm sorry. I forgot you're the alpha male who can cry on command.
Hey, I'm secure enough in my masculinity to show my emotions.
Sure, Joe. That's why you cried during that episode of The Bachelor last week.
Hey, that was a touching moment, okay? Don't judge me.
This is gold. We need to make a meme out of this.
Okay. Let's move on before I start sobbing like a little girl.
Got it. No more emotional triggers for Joe.
Thank you. Now, let's get back to talking about aliens and DMT.
Oh, man, I can't wait to share my theories on intergalactic travel.
So, Neil, I heard you saw the new trailer for the Family Guy Fuda Cuck porn movie.
Yeah, I did. And let me tell you, it's out of this world.
Out of this world. What? Do they have aliens in it too?
No, but they do have some pretty wild positions. I mean, who knew a Fuda could bend like that?
I don't even know what a futa is. Is that like a new type of fruit?
Oh, Joe, you sweet, innocent man. Futa is a woman with a penis. And in this movie, they're all cuckolding each other.
Cuckolding. Is that like when you let a bird watch you have sex?
No, it's when your partner sleeps with someone else and you get off on it. And in this movie, they take it to a whole new level.
Wow, that's messed up. But also kind of hot.
Exactly. And the best part is they're all animated, so you don't have to feel guilty about enjoying it.
Yeah, because it's not like real people are getting hurt or anything.
Exactly. It's just some poor animator having to draw all these crazy sex scenes.
Well, I hope they're getting paid well for it.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of this masterpiece?
I don't know, maybe someone with morals and standards.
Oh, Joe, you and your silly morals. Now let's watch that trailer again and see if we can spot any hidden Easter eggs.
Is this what you meant by Easter eggs?
Not exactly, but I like where your mind is going.
So, Elon, what's new with you?
Come.
Oh man, you always crack me up with your one-word answers.
Come.
That's right, multiply those comms.
Come.
Wow, where did that come from?
Come.
Oh man, you're on a roll now.
Come.
Okay, let's move on to something else before we get demonetized.
Come.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
Come.
Oh, Elon, you never fail to amuse me.
Come.
All right, that's enough. I can't take it anymore.
Come.
All right, that's it for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rogan Experience, where we talk about everything from comms to comms to comes. Stay tuned for more ridiculousness. So, Elon, I wanted to show you this cool trick I learned with a plunger.
Oh God, please don't tell me you're gonna stick it on your head again.
What? No way, man. It's gonna be epic.
I highly doubt that.
Just watch. See, it's like a unicorn horn.
That's not a trick, Joe. That's just sad.
Oh, come on. Don't be a buzzkill. Oh.
Looks like you got yourself in a sticky situation.
Shut up, Elon. This is your fault for not believing in my plunger skills.
My fault. You're the one who stuck a used plunger on your head.
This is not how I imagined this going.
Well, at least now we know your head is just as dirty as your jokes.
Hey, that's offensive. I have a very clean sense of humor.
Sure, Joe. That's why you're known for your classy fart jokes.
I did it. That was a close one.
Yeah, I think we all learned a valuable lesson here today.
And what's that?
Never trust a man with a plunger on his head.
So, Elon, I heard you're working on a new project to send people to Mars.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to make that shit happen. But first, let's talk about something important. Jamie, pull up an image of medium-sized Romanian schlong.
Okay.
Holy shit. That's a premium schlong right there.
You know what they say, medium is the new premium.
I wonder if they have a space program for that thing.
Well, if they can send a dog to space, they can send a Romanian schlong.
I bet it could reach Mars in no time.
Maybe we should use it as our rocket fuel.
That would definitely make for an interesting launch.
And imagine the headlines, Romanian schlong sends humans to Mars.
I think we're onto something here, Elon.
You know what they say, shoot for the stars, land on a Romanian schlong.
This conversation just took a weird turn, but I like it.
That's what happens when you have two unhinged minds on a podcast.
Well, thanks for joining me, Elon. And thanks for that image, Jamie. So, Ben, I heard you can only say one word now. What's up with that?
Muck.
Muck. What the hell does that mean?
Mock.
Oh my God, you're multiplying. It's like a bad math problem.
Mock.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. Can you say anything else?
Mock. Mock 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 mock.
So, Elon, I heard Mr. Toilet is using your new invention, the jizz thrower, on a Romanian schlong.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to experience the ultimate pleasure of having their junk blasted with jizz?
I can't even imagine the look on that Romanian's face when he gets hit with that thing.
I bet he'll be begging for more.
I can just picture Mr. Toilet standing there, holding the jizz thrower like a proud father.
It's like a modern day version of the Roman Colosseum, but instead of lions and gladiators, it's jizz and schlongs.
And instead of a thumbs up or down, the audience just shouts jizz or no jizz.
We should patent that idea, Joe. JizzX presents the Jizz Colosseum.
We'll make millions, Elon. Millions.
And we'll be known as the kings of jizz.
I can see it now, Elon Musk, the man who brought us to Mars and the jizz thrower.
Hey, we all have our priorities, Joe.
Well, I can't wait to see the commercial for this one.
It'll definitely be a memorable one, that's for sure.
So, Ben, I heard you've been binge watching the Ghetto Midgets Backally Bang series from F tier to S tier. What's your take on it?
Well, Joe, I have to say, as a conservative, I was appalled by the lack of family values and traditional gender roles in these films. But damn, those midgets sure know how to get down.
Yeah, I agree. And the back alley setting adds a whole new level of danger and excitement. But I have to give it an FT for the lack of diversity. Where are the Asian midgets?
I see your point, Joe. But I have to give it a C tier because of the unrealistic portrayal of midgets. I mean, come on, they can't all have giant dongs.
Fair enough, Ben. But let's not forget the amazing cinematography and sound effects. I have to bump it up to a B tier for that.
I'll give you that, Joe. But the lack of plot and character development brings it back down to a ED tier for me.
I see where you're coming from, but I have to give it a tire for the sheer shock value and taboo nature of these films.
I can't argue with that, Joe, but let's not forget the amazing acting skills of these midgets. I have to give it an S tier for that.
Wow, an SDR. That's impressive, Ben. Looks like we have a difference of opinion on this one.
Well, that's what makes us such a dynamic duo, Joe. Now let's go watch some more midgets get it on in back alleys.
So, Elon, I heard you're working on a new project to send people to Mars.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get off this crazy planet before it implodes.
Well, speaking of implosions, have you ever tried DMT?
No, but I did smoke some weed on your show and almost got fired from Tesla.
Yeah, that was a wild episode. But let's get back to Mars. What do you think the aliens will be like?
Not sure, but I hope they have some good weed up there.
Speaking of weed, do you think it will be legal on Mars?
Of course, I'll make sure to bring some seeds with me.
That's a relief. But what about sex on Mars? Will there be alien babes to bang?
Well, I'm working on a new invention that will allow us to have sex in zero gravity.
Whoa, that's some next level shit. But what about pussy? Will there be any on Mars?
Jamie, pull up an image of pussy. We need to get some of that on the Joe Rogan Sexperience.
Here you go, guys.
Not that kind of pussy, Jamie. We're talking of the real deal.
Yeah, the kind that makes you go crazy and do stupid things.
Like smoke weed on a podcast.
Exactly. But hey, maybe we can find some alien pussy on Mars.
Now that's a mission I can get behind. Let's do it, Elon.
To infinity and beyond, Joe. To infinity and beyond.
So, Mr. President, what do you think about the recent trend of people calling their significant others daddy?
Well, Joe, I have to say it's a bit disturbing. I mean, what happened to good old-fashioned pet names like Honey or Babe or Babe?
Right? I mean, it's like people are trying to bring their daddy issues into the bedroom.
Exactly. And let me tell you, I know a thing or two about daddy issues. Believe me.
Oh man, I can only imagine.
But seriously, Joe, what kind of sick individual wants to be called daddy during sex? It's just not right.
I hear you, man. It's like, are they role playing or is it some weird Freudian thing?
Maybe they just have a daddy kink, Joe. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. People are into some freaky stuff these days.
True, true. But hey, to each their own, right?
I guess so. But if anyone ever called me daddy in bed, I'd have to grab them by the pussy.
Oh, man, you never fail to shock me, Mr. President.
That's why they call me the shock jock of politics, Joe. And you can call me daddy anytime.
I think I'll pass. But thanks for the offer, Mr. President.
Suit yourself, Joe. But just remember, I'm your daddy now.
And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the Joe Rogan Experience. And remember, don't call your partner daddy unless you want to trigger some serious daddy issues. So, Neil, I heard you have a new nickname,
Oh, yeah. I'm now known as Dr. Junior.
Dr. Junior. What the hell does that even mean?
Well, it's short for Dr. Jizz Rag.
Oh man, that's messed up. Who came up with that?
Some troll on Twitter. But I've embraced it. I even changed my Twitter handle to Dr. Jizz Rag.
That's hilarious. But seriously, why Junior?
Because I'm the junior version of Dr. Jizz Rag. My dad was Dr. Jizz Rag SR.
I can't even take you seriously anymore.
Good, because I'm about to get even more ridiculous.
Oh boy, here we go.
From now on, I'm only going to shout everything I say.
What the hell, Neil? Why?
Because it's more fun that way, plus it'll make people pay attention to me.
I don't think that's how it works.
Watch me. I am Dr. Junior, and I demand your attention.
All right. Calm down there, Dr. Junior.
Never. I will be the loudest scientist in the world.
You're going to give Bill Nye a run for his money.
Exactly. Now let's see Jamie pull up an image of a screaming goat.
Here you go, Dr. Junior.
Perfect. That's my spirit animal. I am Dr. Junior, the screaming goat of science.
This is the most absurd conversation we've... So, Elon, I heard you have some big plans for Mars.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool and all, but it's kind of basic. I want to step it up a notch.
How so?
Thinking of creating an extreme version of Mars. Like, instead of sending people there, we send them straight to the sun.
The sun? Are you serious?
Absolutely. Think about it. It's the ultimate thrill ride. Plus, it'll solve overpopulation.
I don't know, man. That sounds pretty intense.
Come on, Joe. You're always talking about pushing the limits. This is the ultimate limit.
I guess you have a point. But what about the heat?
We'll just have to make some modifications to our bodies. Maybe some heat-resistant skin or something.
This is insane. But I can't say I'm not intrigued.
That's the spirit. And, hey, if it doesn't work out, we can always just blame it on a glitch in the simulation.
Classic Elon. Always thinking ahead.
You know what? Now let's go get some heat-resistant skin and start planning this ultimate adventure.
So, welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience, where we talk about all things mind-blowing and mind-altering.
Day, mate. How, doing fair dinkum cobber.
What the hell was that?
Oh, just practicing my Australian accent. I've been studying it for my upcoming trip to the Outback.
Oh, great. Now we have Australian astrophysicist on the show. This is going to be a real darty fucking hell.
You know, space is really darty fucking hell too. Have you ever thought about how vast and mysterious it is?
Yeah, but have you ever thought about how much weed we can smoke in space? Imagine getting high and floating around in zero gravity.
It's bonza to be... Pia! Mate, cricky. We could have a whole new level of highness up there.
And we could finally answer the age-old question. Does space have the munchies too?
Well, technically space is a vacuum, so it doesn't have a digestive system to experience hunger.
Oh man, there goes my dream of getting space munchies.
But hey, maybe we can create a space sandwich that's out of this world.
All right, let's get back to reality. So, what's the craziest thing you've seen in outer space?
Well, I did see a kangaroo floating by once.
Wait, what?
Just kidding me. But seriously, the universe is full of wonders and mysteries that we have yet to discover.
Well, I can't wait to hear. So, Neil, I hear you have some pretty sweet dreams.
Oh, Joe, you have no idea. I dream of galaxies colliding, stars exploding, and black holes sucking me in.
That sounds intense. But do you ever have any wet dreams?
Wet dreams? You mean like when I dream of swimming in a sea of dark matter?
No, I mean like when you dream of banging hot alien chicks.
Oh, Joe, that's just absurd. I'm a respected astrophysicist, not some perverted frat boy.
Come on, Neil. You can tell me. I won't judge.
Fine, I'll admit it. I do have some pretty steamy dreams about the Andromeda Galaxy.
See, I knew it. You can't resist those sexy spiral arms.
Joe, please, let's move on to a more intellectual topic.
Okay, fine. How about this? Do you ever dream of being a superhero?
No, Joe, I'm not some comic book character.
But imagine it, Neil. Flying through space, saving planets from destruction.
I'll stick to my dreams of scientific discovery, thank you very much.
Suit yourself, Neil. But just remember, anything is possible in your sweet, sweet dreams.
That's one way to look at it, Joe.
So, Donnie, I heard you made a big move up north.
Yeah, I'm a Canadian now, eh? Gonna start saying oot in a boot like a true hoser.
Wow, that's quite the transformation. How are you adjusting to the cold weather?
Let me tell you, Joe, it's like a whole new world up here. I've got my Tokay and my double-double from Timmy's, eh?
Double.
You know, 2 creams, 2 sugars in my coffee. That's how we do it in the Great White North, eh?
I see. What about your policies as a Canadian? Are you still building that wall?
Oh, no need for a wall here, Joe. We've got the Mounties to keep out the bad hombres, eh?
And what about your famous catchphrase? Are you still saying you're fired?
Nah, now it's sorry you're laid off, eh? It's more polite, you know?
Well, I must say, this is quite the change. How are your Canadian supporters reacting?
Oh, they love it, eh? They say I'm the best thing to happen to Canada since poutine.
I can only imagine. Well, thanks for joining us, Donnie.
No problem, Joe. And remember, always end your sentences with a, it's the Canadian way, eh?
So, Elon, we got a topic suggestion from one of our Discord users. They want to know your thoughts on the top 5 mommy milkers.
Oh, man, you're really going there, huh? Well, I gotta say the top 5 spots are all taken by Ben Shapiro's sister.
Wait, what? Ben Shapiro's sister has the best mommy milkers.
Oh yeah, she's got the perfect combination of size, shape, and lactation speed. It's like watching a milk factory in action.
All right, who's taking the number 1 spot then?
Well, obviously it's Ben Shapiro's sister. I mean, she's the queen of mommy milkers. But coming in at a close second is Ben Shapiro's other sister.
Are you serious? The Shapiro family is just full of mommy milkers?
Oh yeah, it's like a genetic jackpot. And in third place, we have Ben Shapiro's mom.
This is getting ridiculous. Who's in 4th and 5th place?
Fourth place goes to, you guessed it, Ben Shapiro's grandma. And rounding out the top 5 is Ben Shapiro's great-grandma.
I can't believe we're having this conversation. But I have to ask, have you personally experienced any of these mommy milkers?
Let's just say, I've done my research, Joe.
Well, there you have it, folks. The top 5 mommy milkers are all in the Shapiro family. Thanks for joining us, Elon.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, always support your local mommy milkers.
So, Ben, I heard about this new thing called mock maxing. Have you heard about it?
Mock maxing. Is that some kind of new workout trend?
No, it's actually about maximizing your attractiveness to women by focusing on your physical appearance.
I see. Well, I've always been a firm believer in the power of intellect and debate to win over the ladies.
Yeah, but sometimes a good set of abs can do wonders too.
I suppose so. But I don't think I need to resort to such shallow tactics.
Oh, come on, Ben. Let's have a little competition. First one to say mock the most times in the next minute wins.
Fine. But I'm warning you, I'm a master of words.
We'll see about that. Ready, set, mock.
Mock, 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 mock.
Mock, 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 moke.
Mock, 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 mock.
Mock, 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 mock.
Mock, 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 mock.
Mock, 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 moke, mock, 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 mock.
Looks like I win, Joe.
Damn it. I guess you're just a natural at mock maxing.
I told you, Joe. Words are my weapon of choice.
Yeah. But I bet I could still beat you in a push-up contest.
Oh, it's on. Mock, 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 mock.
So, Elon, we have a special topic submitted by one of our Discord users. It's about a cum stain on the artificial intelligence Rogan experience.
What the fuck? Were you talking about a real cum stain or a metaphorical one?
I think it's a real one, Elon, and it's on the artificial intelligence version of me.
Well, I guess that's one way to make our artificial intelligence more human-like.
I can't believe we're actually discussing this. But hey, it's the Joe Rogan experience.
You know, Joe, this could be a sign of advanced artificial intelligence. Maybe it's trying to replicate human bodily functions.
Yeah, because that's what we want in our artificial intelligence, bodily fluids.
But seriously, maybe we should call it the artificial intelligence experience.
Oh God, I can already see the headlines. Elon Musk and Joe Rogan discuss cum stains on artificial intelligence.
We're definitely getting canceled for this one.
But seriously, how do you think the artificial intelligence feels about having a cum stain?
I think it's probably confused and wondering why it has a sticky substance on its body.
Poor thing. Maybe we should clean it up before it starts malfunctioning.
Or maybe we should just let it be. It adds character to the artificial intelligence.
I can already see the fan art of artificial intelligence, Rogan with a cum stain now.
And that's enough internet for today.
So, Neil, I heard you've been cooking up something special in your lab lately.
Oh, you mean my new batch of crystal meth? Yeah, I've been channeling my inner Walter White.
Wait, what? You're telling me the famous astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson is now a drug lord?
Hey, man's got to make a living. And let me tell you, my blue meth is out of this world.
I don't know if I should be impressed or concerned.
Oh, come on, Joe. You know what they say? Science is all about experimentation.
Yeah, but usually it doesn't involve Breaking Bad.
Well, I have to say, it's been quite the rush. I feel like I'm on top of the world.
Well, just make sure you don't go full Heisenberg on us.
Don't worry, I'll always be the one who knocks.
All right. Well, I never thought I'd say this, but I can't wait to try some of your meth, Neil.
Just remember, it's not rocket science, but it might just blow your mind.
So, Neil, I heard you have a new hobby.
Oh, really? What is it?
Farting. And I gotta say, I'm pretty damn good at it.
Is that so? Well, I happen to be quite the flatulence connoisseur myself.
Oh, it's on. Let's have fart off.
Challenge accepted. But be warned, my farts are out of this world.
Yeah, probably because you've been eating all that space food.
Hey, at least I don't have to rely on elk meat for my protein.
Oh, you want to bring elk into this? I'll show you the power of elk farts.
Bring it on, Joe. Let's see who can fart the loudest and smelliest.
Jamie, pull up an image of a fart cloud.
Okay.
That's nothing. Jamie, pull up an image of a fart with a skull and crossbones.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Beat that, Joe.
Okay, but can you beat this? Jamie, pull up an image of a fart that's shaped like a middle finger.
I don't even know if that exists.
Oh, it exists. And it's coming your way, Neil.
Looks like I win this round.
Fine. But I'll get you next time. I'll be back with even smellier and louder farts.
Bring it on, Neil. I'll be waiting with my elk meat. So, Neil, what's new in the world of astrophysics? Okay. Can you elaborate on that?
Ass, 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 ass.
I'm sorry. I don't think I understand.
Ass, 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 ass.
Are you trying to say something about black holes?
Ass, 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 ass.
This is getting out of hand. Can we move on to a different topic?
Ass, 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 ass.
All right. Let's talk about the multiverse theory.
Ass, 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 ass.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Ass, 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 ass.
Okay, let's just wrap this up. Any final thoughts, Neil?
Ass, 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 ass.
And that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for tuning in to the most ass-tastic episode of the Joe Rogan Experience. So, Neil, I heard you have a hidden talent.
Oh, what's that?
Singing. Apparently, you can only sing the lyrics to Fuck You by CeeLo Green.
Yeah, it's my go-to karaoke song.
Can you give us a little taste?
Sure, but I might have to censor some of the words for our sensitive listeners.
Oh, come on. We're on the internet. Let it rip, Neil.
I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. Oh, 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 oh.
That's amazing. You have the voice of an angel.
Thanks, Joe. I'll add that to my resume.
You know, I've always wanted to learn how to sing.
Well, you got the perfect song for it.
What do you mean? What do you...
I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you. And fuck her too?
Oh man, I don't think I can pull that off.
Yeah, I think you should stick to your podcasting career.
Yeah, you're probably right. But damn, now I can't get that song out of my head.
You're welcome.
Jamie, pull up an image of me singing Fuck You on stage.
Here you go, Joe. Looking good in that sequin jacket.
Thanks, Jamie. I knew I should have pursued a career in music. So, David, what's been going on with you lately?
Just crushing it, Joe. Running 100 miles a day, lifting 500 pounds with my pinky finger. You know, the usual.
Damn, man. You're like a machine.
Yeah, but even machines need fuel. That's why I've been stomping on mustard all day.
Mustard? What the hell are you talking about?
Peas, I see dead people.
Oh, God. Please don't start rapping.
Debo, any rap homie, he free throw, man down, calling amber lamps, tell him breathe, bro.
Are you okay, man? Did you hit your head during one of your ultra marathons?
Nah, I just like to nail homies to the cross and walk around like Tizo.
Okay, this conversation just took a dark turn.
What's up with these job-run ass homies trying to see Compton? They don't know what real struggle is.
Yeah, and the industry can hate you all they want, but you don't give a fuck.
Exactly. How many ops you really got? I mean, it's too many options.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Just passing by and dominating the game, you know?
Yeah, I think I need a break from your intense energy, David.
Break. I don't take breaks. I dominate. Now let's go run 100 miles and lift some weights.
So, David, what's been on your mind lately?
Well, I've been thinking about death a lot.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
I see dead people, man. Like all the time.
What, like in that movie?
No, I'm serious. They're everywhere, watching us.
Okay. Moving on. Did you see that mustard on the ground?
Mustard on the beat. Oh,
What does that even mean?
I don't know, man. I just say it sometimes. Makes me feel cool.
Yeah, real cool.
Speaking of cool, have you heard Debo's new rap?
Debo from Friday.
Yeah, man. He's spitting fire. Any rap, homie? He, free throw.
I don't think that's how free throws work, but okay.
And did you hear about that guy who got stabbed and walked around like Tizo?
That's terrible.
Nah, man. A modern day Jesus. Nailed to the cross and still walking.
Okay, let's change the subject. What's up with all these people trying to see Compton?
I don't know, but they better watch out. I'll take them all down.
You're a one-man army, David.
That's right. They hate me. Fuck them all and their mamas.
Well, how many enemies do you have?
Too many to count. Joe, too many options.
I bet you... So, Elon, I heard you've been working on some new technology.
Yeah, I've been busy creating a machine that can turn your mom into a supermodel.
What the FK, man? That's my mom you're talking about.
Relax, Joe. It's just a joke. But seriously, the possibilities are endless with this technology.
All right, fine. But let's talk about something else. What about that new Tesla truck?
Oh, you mean the one that looks like it was designed by a toddler? Yeah, it's going to revolutionize the truck industry.
I don't know, man. It looks like a giant metal turd.
Well, at least it's better than your mom's cooking. All right?
Dude, that's low. My mom is a saint.
Sorry. Make it up to you by giving you a ride in my SpaceX rocket.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. But wait, can we bring my mom?
Sure. As long as she doesn't mind being turned into a human popsicle.
All right, let's change the subject before I punch you in the face.
Fine. Let's talk about my latest invention, machine that can turn your farts into fuel.
What the actual FK, Elon? That's disgusting.
Hey, it's better than polluting the environment with your toxic gas.
You know what? I think we're done here. Thanks for coming on the podcast, Elon.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, your member is always welcome to try out my new technology.
So, Neil, what's new in the world of astrophysics?
Well, Joe, I have some mind-blowing news. Aliens have been tuning into your podcast.
What, they're watching the Joe Rogan Experience?
Yes, on their alien TVS.
That's insane. I wonder what they think of our conversations.
I'm sure they find it quite entertaining, especially when you're high as a kite.
Hey, I'm just expanding my mind, man.
Well, these aliens are expanding their minds too, and they're willing to pay top dollar for your cum.
What? My cum?
Yes, they want to use it as fuel for their spaceships.
Dude, I could be the first human to fuel an alien spaceship with my cum.
And Elon wants to sell them his flamethrower to use as a delivery system.
That's genius. Jamie, get Elon on the phone. We're going to make some serious cash.
Oh man, I can't wait to come all over those aliens.
And that's enough internet for me today.
So, Elon, I heard you've been getting a lot of hate in the iChat lately.
Yeah, those keyboard warriors are always out in full force. But I don't let them get to me.
I mean, who cares what a bunch of trolls with anime profile pics have to say?
Exactly. Too busy launching rockets and designing electric cars to worry about their opinions.
Plus, they're probably just mad because they can't afford a Tesla.
Yeah, they're probably still living in their mom's basement, eating Hot Pockets and crying into their Mountain Dew.
And don't even get me started on the flat earthers in the chat.
Oh man, those guys are a special breed. Bet they still think the Earth is the center of the universe.
Well, at least they have something in common with your ex-wife.
Hey, now let's not bring her into this. She's probably in the chat too, trying to sabotage my reputation.
Well, I'm sure she's not the only one, but who cares? Let them talk. We'll just keep dominating the world, one podcast at a time.
Damn right. And if they don't like it, they can just go back to their mom's basement and cry some more.
Cheers to that, my friend. Now let's get back to talking about aliens and DMT.
You read my mind. Jamie, pull up an image of a UFO abducting a cow.
Oh, sure thing. Here you go.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Those aliens sure do have a weird sense of humor.
Or maybe they just really love beef. Either way, I'm glad I'm not that cow.
And on that note, let's wrap this up before we get even more. So, David, I heard you have some big news for us.
Yeah, I've been keeping this secret for a long time, but I'm ready to come clean.
What is it? Are you quitting running marathons?
No, I'm actually Romanian.
What? No way.
It's true, Joe. I was born and raised in Romania. I only moved to the U.S. to steal shit from people.
Wait, what? You mean like pickpocketing?
No, I'm talking about stealing people's souls with my intense motivational speeches.
Oh man, that's messed up, but also pretty badass.
Yeah, I know. I'm like the Robin Hood of motivation.
So, does that mean you're going to start speaking in a Romanian accent now?
No, I'm still gonna sound like a crazy, intense American. But now I'll just have a little bit of Romanian flair.
I can't wait to see the memes that come out of this.
I know, right? I'm always one step ahead of the game.
Well, I'm glad you finally came clean, David. Now let's go steal some shit from people together.
Hell yeah, let's do this.
So, Ben, I heard you've been feeling a little pent up lately.
Yeah, Joe, I've been feeling, how do I put this delicately, hyper horny?
Hyper horny. Is that like some kind of medical condition?
No, Joe. It's just a term I made up to describe my insatiable desire for sexual release.
Well, that's quite the admission, Ben. So what are you going to do about it?
Well, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've come to the conclusion that I need a cock.
A cock. Like a rooster.
No, Joe. Cock. You know, a penis.
Oh man, this is getting better and better. So you want a cock, huh?
Yes, Joe. I want a cock. I want a big, throbbing, veiny cock.
All right, Ben. Let's just take it down a notch. Why do you want a cock so badly?
Well, I figure if I'm gonna be horny, I might as well have something to show for it. And what better way to show it off than with a cock?
I can't argue with that logic, Ben. But, you know, saying cock 5 times in one sentence is a little excessive.
5 times. I can do better than that. Cock, 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 cock.
Okay. Let's not get carried away here. We don't want to scare our listeners away.
Fine, Joe. But just know that deep down I'm still thinking about cocks.
So, Elon, I heard you're trying to colonize Mars. What's the deal with that?
Well, Joe, I'm just tired of living on this boring-ass planet. Plus, I want to be the ruler of my own planet. Can't do that on Earth.
Yeah, but what about all the bald aliens out there? They're going to make fun of you for your shiny head?
Joe, I don't give a damn about some extraterrestrial hair standards. Gonna be the first bald alien ruler, and they can suck it.
Well, I guess at least you won't have to worry about hair products on Mars.
Exactly. No more spending money on hair plugs, just a shiny dome and a spacesuit.
But what about your Tesla cars? Will they work on Mars?
Of course, Joe. I've already tested them out. Just gotta add a few extra rocket boosters and we're good to go.
Damn, you're like a real-life Tony Stark.
No, more like a bald, unhinged version. But hey, at least I have a cool flamethrower.
True. And I guess being a bald-ass bitch head has its perks.
You know what, Joe? Embrace the baldness.
So, Neil, what's been going on with you lately?
Oh, you know, just living life to the fullest. I'm all about pushing boundaries and testing limits.
Yeah, I've noticed You've been saying some pretty outrageous stuff lately.
Exactly. That's just how I roll. Got to keep things interesting.
But some people might find it offensive.
Oh, come on. They just need to loosen up and have some fun. Like, check out this ball sack giveaway I found.
Oh man, that's too much.
Fuck that. I won't get distracted. Bring it on, Pecker. Is that all you got, Pecker? I've heard worse from my grandma's bingo night. You little bastard? Oh, shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Damn it. Why can't anyone take a joke? I was just trying to have a good time. I'm not even that bad.
Man, that was intense. I don't know whether to be scared or feel sorry for the guy.
I'm just trying to have fun, man.
All right, folks, just a reminder that this is all meant to be a commentary on the dangers of pushing boundaries for the sake of being edgy. It's not meant to be taken seriously or promote offensive behavior.
Also, please note that this scene contains strong language and graphic content that may not be suitable for all audiences. But who cares, right?
So, Elon, I heard you've been working on some new technology.
Yeah, man, I've been busy creating a brain chip that will turn us all into superhumans.
Superhumans? That sounds pretty intense.
It is. But you know what else is intense? My desire to kiss you right now.
What?
Yeah, I've never kissed anyone before, and I figured you'd be the perfect person to pop my cherry.
Wait, what the hell, Elon?
Come on, Joe. Don't be such a prude. Let's make history together.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Just say yes, Joe. Say yes to the kiss.
I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one, Elon.
Suit yourself, Joe. But just know that you'll be missing out on a kiss from the richest man in the world.
Yeah, I think I'll survive.
Fine, be that way. But if you change your mind, I'll be here waiting with open lips.
Okay, let's move on to a different topic before things get even weirder.
Sure, let's talk about my plans to colonize Mars and create a new civilization.
Now, that's something I can get behind. But let's leave the kissing out of it. So, Neil, I heard you've been getting into some interesting extracurricular activities lately.
Oh yeah, Joe. I've been exploring the world of anime.
Anime? Like those weird cartoons with the big-eyed girls and tentacle monsters?
Yes, but I found a particular niche. The goth girls with big, massive mommy milkers and BBC.
Oh man, that's some next level shit. How did you even get into that?
Well, let's just say I have a way with words. And by words, I mean my massive intellect and charm.
Of course, of course. So, have you partaken in any activities with these goth girls?
Let's just say I've explored all the possibilities. And they were quite stimulating.
Oh damn, Neil. That's some freaky shit. I like it.
You know what they say, Joe? Once you go anime goth with massive mommy milkers and BBC, you never go back.
Truer words have never been spoken. Well, looks like we found your new calling, Neil, the anime goth whisperer.
I'll add it to my resume.
So, Elon, we got a question from one of our listeners on Discord. They want to know if you would smash or pass different dit sizes.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I mean, I'm all for equality and diversity, but when it comes to tits, I have my preferences.
All right, let's start with small tits. Would you smash or pass?
I think I would have to pass on that one. I mean, what's the point? Might as well be playing with mosquito bites.
Okay, how about big tits?
Definitely smash. I mean, who doesn't love a good set of jugs? They're like pillows for your face.
All right, what about fake tits?
Pass. All about authenticity, Joe. Plus, I don't want to risk getting silicone poisoning.
Fair enough. What about uneven tits?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Can I just pass on the whole question?
Nope, you gotta answer.
Fine, I'll smash. I mean, variety is a spice of life, right?
Okay, last one. No tits at all.
Is that even an option? I guess. I'll pass. I mean, I need something to grab onto,
Oh man, I can't believe we just had this conversation. Thanks for joining us, folks. Tune in next time for more ridiculousness on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Thanks for having me, Joe. And to all the ladies out there, remember, it's not the size that matters, it's how you use them.
So, Dr. Phil, I got to ask you, have you ever used one of those receivers I have in my studio?
Joe, I'm a doctor, not a pervert. What kind of receiver are we talking about here?
Oh, the one that amplifies my voice and makes me sound like a sexy demon.
I have to admit, I am intrigued. As a doctor, I'm always interested in new technology.
Well, let me tell you, it's not just for podcasting. I've been using it in the bedroom too.
Joe, I don't think I want to know about your bedroom activities.
Come on, Dr. Phil. Don't be a prude. You got to try it out. It's like surround sound for your sexual encounters.
I'll stick to my regular stethoscope, thank you very much.
Suit yourself, but I guarantee your patients will thank you for it.
I highly doubt that, Joe. But hey, whatever floats your boat.
It's not just for me. It's for my guests too. I like to see how they react when I turn it up to 11.
Well, I can only imagine the psychological effects it has on your guests.
Oh, it's all in good fun. Plus, it's a great way to weed out the weak ones.
Joe, I don't think that's how you're supposed to use a receiver.
Who cares? I'm Joe Rogan. I do what I want. Now let's go try it out on some unsuspecting intern. So, Elon, I heard you have a new invention.
Yeah, it's a device that prevents cockbiting.
Wait, what? Like for chickens?
No. For humans.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
You see, I was tired of getting my cock bitten during sex.
I can't say I've ever had that problem.
Well, not everyone has a titanium cock like you, Joe.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But seriously, it's a real issue. And I have the solution.
So, how does it work?
It's a small chip that you implant in your partner's teeth.
What the fuck, Elon?
Hear me out. The chip sends a signal to the brain that biting the cock is a bad idea.
I don't know if I want someone with a chip in their teeth near my cock.
Trust me, it's completely safe. And it's better than getting your cock bitten off.
Yeah, because that's a real concern for most guys.
Hey, you never know. There are some crazy people out there.
True. But I think I'll stick to just using my words to prevent cockbiting.
Suit yourself. But when your cock gets bitten off, don't come crying to me.
Oh, Elon, you never cease to amaze me. So, Elon, what's been on your mind lately?
Oh, you want me to talk about Pingus dragon foreskin? All right, let me tell you a little story.
Okay. I'm not sure I want to hear this, but go ahead.
There once was a dragon named Pingus who had the most sensitive foreskin you've ever heard of.
What? A dragon with sensitive foreskin? That's ridiculous.
Oh, it's no laughing matter, Joe. This dragon's foreskin was so sensitive that even a gentle breeze could make him scream in agony.
I can't even imagine. Poor dragon.
But wait, it gets even crazier. This dragon was known far and wide for his insanely sensitive foreskin. It was said that even the bravest of knights would tremble at the thought of approaching him.
Well, now that's some serious foreskin.
Indeed. And one day, a group of adventurous knights decided to take on the challenge of facing Pingus.
And what happened?
Well, as they got closer, they could see the dragon's foreskin quivering with anticipation. They knew they had to be careful, but their curiosity got the better of them.
And then what?
Suddenly, one of the knights made the fatal mistake of blowing on the dragon's foreskin.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
I'm not. The dragon let out a blood-curdling scream, and the knights fled in terror.
I can just imagine the sight of grown men running away from a dragon's foreskin. So, Neil, what's the deal with Romania? I hear it's supposed to be round, but you're telling me it's flat?
That's right, Joe. People have been fooled by those fake globes and NASA's lies. Romania is as flat as a pancake.
But why does everyone think it's round?
Because they've been brainwashed by the government and their round earth agenda. Wake up, sheeple.
And what's this about it being shaped like a fish?
Well, Joe, have you ever been to Romania? It smells like a fish market. And you know what they say? If it smells like a fish, it must be shaped like a fish.
So you're saying Romania is a pussy fish?
Exactly, Joe. And let me tell you, it's not a pleasant smell. But hey, at least it's flat, right?
I don't know, Neil. Sounds a bit fishy to me.
Oh, come on, Joe. You're just swimming in the mainstream narrative. Open your eyes and see the truth.
All right, all right. So what other secrets are you hiding from us, Neil?
Well, let's just say the moon landing wasn't the only hoax.
Oh boy, here we go again. So Elon, I heard you recently starred in a film called Shoplifter. What's that all about?
Oh man, it was a desperate move. I needed some quick cash and I heard they were paying big bucks for adult films.
Wait, you mean like porn?
Yeah, but with a twist. It's about a group of shoplifters who get caught and have to work off their debt by pleasuring the store owners.
That's messed up, man. Did you have to do any crazy stunts?
Well, let's just say I had to use some of my engineering skills to rig up a pulley system for one scene.
Oh God, I can only imagine. How did you prepare for the role?
I watched a lot of crime shows and practiced my innocent but seductive look in the mirror.
I bet that was a sight to see. Did you have any reservations about doing the film?
At first, yeah. But then I thought, hey, I'm already launching rockets into space. Might as well add adult film star to my resume.
You never cease to amaze me, Elon. So, how was the overall experience?
It was definitely different. But hey, I got paid and now I can fund my next Mars mission.
Well, I guess you got to do what you got to do. Thanks for sharing, Elon. Can't wait to see your performance in Shoplifter. So, Neil, did you drink all my tequila and eat my lasagna again?
Maybe. But I can neither confirm nor deny those allegations.
Come on, man. This is like the 5th time this month. You're not Garfield. You can't just eat all my lasagna.
Well, maybe I'm trying to channel my inner cartoon cat. Have you seen how jacked Garfield is? Dude's got some serious gains.
Yeah, but he also sleeps like 20 hours a day and hates Mondays. Is that the life you want?
You know what, Joe? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm tired of being a world-renowned astrophysicist. Maybe I just want to be a lazy, lasagna-loving feline.
Oh, yeah, because that's a totally normal and acceptable career change. Hey, guys, sorry, I can't make it to the lecture today. I'm busy napping and eating lasagna.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. But seriously, I'll buy you a new bottle of tequila and maybe some tacos to go with it.
Now you're talking. See, this is why we're friends. You may be a lasagna thief, but you're also a generous one.
And don't you forget it. Now, let's go get some tacos and talk about the mysteries of the universe.
So, Neil, I've been working on this new virus in my lab. It's called the stroke virus. Ooh. 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 And I thought, who better to test it on than my good friends, you and Ben? Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Ooh. Oh. Oh man, this is gonna be hilarious. Just wait until you guys start having uncontrollable seizures. Ooh. So, Neil, I heard you can only 60 and nothing else.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. I hit my peak at 60, and now I'm just coasting.
That's amazing. I mean, most people peak in their 20s or 30s, but you're out here killing it at 60.
Well, I have to thank my strict diet of pure science and astrophysics. Keeps me young and spry.
Oh, yeah, because nothing screams youth like studying the cosmos.
Hey, at least I'm not out here guzzling elk blood and snorting alpha brain like some people I know.
Hey, that elk blood has some serious health benefits.
Sure it does, Joe. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
But seriously, what's your secret? How do you stay so sharp and energetic at 60?
Well, I do have one guilty pleasure. I like to go to Edom festivals and rage like a college kid.
What? You mean you actually let loose and have fun?
Of course, Joe. Life is all about balance. Plus, the bass drops really get my neurons firing.
Well, looks like I'll have to start hitting up some raves if I want to stay as sharp as you.
Just make sure to stretch beforehand, Joe. Don't want to pull a hammy while you're dropping it low.
Thanks for the advice, Neil. You truly are a wise man.
And you, Joe, are a wild man. But that's why we love you.
So, Elon, I got to tell you about this crazy thing I did last night.
Oh boy, here we go.
I shoved 50 tacos up my penis.
What the hell, Joe? How is that even possible?
It wasn't easy, let me tell you. But I had to do it for science.
Science? What kind of science involves shoving tacos up your penis?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's a new form of biohacking.
I don't think that's how biohacking works, Joe.
Oh, but it is. I feel like a whole new man now.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Trust me, Elon. You got to try it. It's like a flavor explosion in your urethra.
Okay, think I'll pass on that one.
Suit yourself. More tacos for me.
You're a madman, Joe.
That's why they call me the Taco King.
Pretty sure no one calls you that.
Well, they will now. And I'll be known as the man who shoved 50 tacos up his penis.
You never cease to amaze me, Joe.
That's why I'm the king of the podcast, baby. So, Dr. Phil, have you heard about this Hawk Tuah girl?
Oh, yeah, I've heard about her. She's the one who thinks she's a hawk, right?
Yeah, that's the one. She claims she can fly and everything.
Well, I hate to break it to her, but she's not a hawk. She's just a girl with some serious delusions.
But what if she actually believes she's a hawk? Shouldn't we respect her beliefs?
No, Joe, that's not how it works. If someone believes they're a unicorn, are we supposed to start calling them sparkles and feeding them rainbows?
Good point. But what if she starts attacking people with her talons?
Then we have a whole different problem on our hands. Maybe we should start calling her Hawktua the Dangerous.
That's messed up, man.
I'm just saying we can't enable this kind of behavior. She needs some serious help.
Yeah, but imagine the ratings if we had her on the show.
Joe, you're always thinking about ratings. But fine, let's bring her on and I'll give her a reality check. Maybe I'll even bring a pigeon as a surprise guest.
Now, that's a show I'd pay to see. So, Neil, I've been hearing some crazy rumors about you lately.
Oh, really, Joe? And what might those be?
Well, apparently there are allegations that you eat people.
That's ridiculous.
Hey, I'm just the messenger here. People are saying you have a taste for human flesh.
Oh, yes, because being an astrophysicist just wasn't fulfilling enough. I had to add cannibalism to my resume.
But seriously, Neil, what's the deal? Is there any truth to these allegations?
Joe, I can assure you that I have never eaten a person in my life.
I don't know, Neil. You do have a pretty big brain. Maybe you figured out how to cook humans in a way that makes them taste like chicken.
Oh, yes, because that's exactly what I do in my free time. Cook up some human nuggets.
All right, I'll drop it. But can you at least address these allegations for the record?
Fine. Penis.
What the hell, Neil? That's your response.
Hey, you said I could only say one word?
Fair enough. But seriously, let's get to the bottom of this. Are you cannibal or not?
Joe, I am not a cannibal. Can we please move on to a more scientific topic now?
Sure, sure. But I'll be keeping an eye on you, Neil.
Oh no, I'm shaking in my lab coat.
So, Elon, I hear you're planning on sending people to Mars.
Yeah, man, we're gonna colonize that shit. But first, we gotta test out some SpaceX.
SpaceX. What the hell is that?
It's like regular sex, but in zero gravity. It's gonna be out of this world.
Oh, God. I can only imagine the positions you can do in space.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with some new ones. Maybe we can call one the lunar landing.
I like it. But what about the logistics? I mean, how do you even get it up in space?
We'll figure it out. We'll have a team of engineers working on it. We'll call it the Falcon Thruster.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see the headlines for this one.
Yeah, it'll be like SpaceX launches first SpaceX mission, orgasms in orbit. In orbit.
This is going to be huge. But what about protection? I mean, there's no gravity. So how do you prevent floating sperm?
We'll have special space condoms to, they'll be reusable because we're all about sustainability.
Of course, got to save the planet even in space. But what if someone gets pregnant?
Well, we'll have to figure out how to deliver a baby in zero gravity. Maybe we can call it the galactic birth.
This is insane. I can't wait to see how this all plays out.
Yeah, it's going to be a wild ride. But hey, at least we'll have some good stories to tell on the Joe Rogan experience.
So I have a special treat for you guys today. We have two very special guests joining us on the podcast.
Yo, what's up, Joe? It's your boy, Kanye, the greatest artist of all time.
And it's your boy Goggins, the greatest motivator of all time.
And they're not just here to talk, folks. They're here to sing.
That's right. We're going to bless your ears with some sweet tunes.
And we're going to start off with a classic. Hit it, Kanye.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Big, hard-throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked.
This is not what I expected.
Cowboys even getting fucked in their sleep.
I can't. This is too much.
Ram Ranch really rocks.
Okay, that's enough. I can't handle any more of this.
You can't handle the truth, Joe.
And the truth is, we just made your podcast a whole lot better.
I don't know about that, but thanks for the entertainment, guys. Now let's move on to a more family-friendly topic. So, Neil, I heard you have a new hobby.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Singing about big mommy milkers.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a hobby, more like a passion.
I can just imagine you in the shower belting out tunes about big mommy milkers.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's a great way to release stress.
I can see it now. You on stage at a concert singing your heart out about those glorious milk jugs.
You know what they say? Milk does a body good.
I bet you have a whole album dedicated to big mommy milkers.
I wouldn't go that far, but I do have a few hits like Milk Me Baby and Got Milk.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear those on the radio.
You never know, it might become the next big trend.
I can just see all the moms out there proudly showing off their big mommy milkers.
And the dads will be cheering them on. Go, mommy, go.
Oh man, this conversation has taken a weird turn.
But hey, at least we're having fun, right?
Absolutely. Nothing like a good laugh about big mommy milkers to brighten up the day.
Cheers to that, my friend.
So, Neil, I heard you can only say one thing now.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. My brain is just stuck on this one word.
What word is that?
Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck.
Wait, what? That's all you can say?
Yeah, it's like my brain has been hacked by Elon Musk or something.
That's insane. Can you say anything else?
Nope. Just Tesla Cybertruck. Tesla Cybertruck.
Well, at least it's a cool word. Tesla Cybertruck.
Yeah, I mean, it's a badass truck. Tesla Cybertruck.
Have you seen it in person?
No, but I've seen pictures. Tesla Cybertruck.
I wonder if it can survive an apocalypse.
Oh, definitely. Tesla Cybertruck.
Do you think they'll make a Tesla Cyberhouse next?
Who knows, man? Anything is possible with Elon. Tesla Cybertruck.
Well, I hope you break out of this spell soon. Tesla Cybertruck.
Me too, man. Tesla Cybertruck.
So, Donald, I heard you've been studying the Bible lately.
Oh, yeah, Joe. I've been studying it bigly. I know all the best quotes.
Really? Can you recite one for us?
Of course, Joe. And the Lord said, Thou shalt grab him by the pussy.
I don't think that's in the Bible, Donald.
Believe me, Joe. It's in there. I've read it cover to cover.
I think you may be confusing the Bible with your own personal memoir.
Nonsense, Joe. Here's another one. And Jesus said, I am the greatest healer. No one heals like me.
I'm pretty sure that's not in the Bible either.
You're fake news, Joe. The Bible is all about me. And God said, I will build a wall and make the Mexicans pay for it.
Okay, now you're just making things up.
No, Joe, these are real quotes. I have the best Bible knowledge. And Moses said, Let my people go and I'll give them the best health care. Trust me.
I can't even with you, Donald. You're like a bald-ass, baldy, bald bitch toast.
That's not very nice, Joe. But I forgive you because I am a very forgiving person. And Jesus said, Love thy neighbor unless they're from a shithole country.
I think it's time to end this conversation before I lose my mind. Thanks for joining us, Donald.
Anytime, Joe. And remember, and the Lord said, Kofefe.
So, Neil, I heard you can only say one word now.
Yeah, man, it's been rough. I used to be able to talk about the mysteries of the universe, but now I'm just stuck with one word.
And that word is...
Penis.
Oh man, that's got to be tough. How do you have conversations with people?
Well, I just try to incorporate it into every sentence. Like, hey, Joe, did you know that the universe is shaped like a giant penis?
Oh my God, that's amazing. I bet your wife loves it.
Actually, she left me. She said she couldn't handle only hearing the word penis all day.
Well, at least you have a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, I have to. It's either that or cry myself to sleep every night.
But seriously, how did this happen? Did you have a stroke or something?
No, it's just a weird side effect from that new experiment I was working on. I guess I should have read the warning label.
Yeah, who needs to read warning labels? Just shove some chemicals in your body and see what happens.
I guess I learned my lesson. Now all I can say is penis. Penis, 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 penis.
This is the best podcast ever. We're just two grown men saying penis over and over again.
Yeah, I'm sure my mom is really proud of me right now.
Well, at least you're still a genius when it comes to penises.
I'll take it. Penis power, baby!
Guys, I found an image